the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&T. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them kin and all. Come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. What do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like G&T. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them kin and all. Come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.
Hey, what's up? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Listen, it's your boy, Big Phil Speaks, and this is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Huh? Y'all, where y'all at? Y'all up this morning smiling, feeling refreshed? Because I know I am. Listen, the Good Morning Gang Morning Show is brought to you by myself, Big Phil Speaks, and that what? That good GMG, Good Money Gang. Listen, we about to have at it, ladies and gentlemen. We about to have at it. Huh? Who we got in the building this morning? We got nephew Papa True Guns in the building early. GMG, Young Dreads coming through. Salute, huh? We got the Night Rider, the home team, GMG, the moderation king himself, Southeast Slim. He's in the building, huh? The Berg, he's in the building. Good morning to ye. Lady Cosanita, she's in the building, huh? Jeannie Miles, she's in here. Miss A Block 130, that good HR team is in the building. Donnell G, he's in the place to be. GMG, huh? Rust up, Good Money Gang. We in the building. Vino Diva, she's here. Good morning from that west side. Listen, that yay area. You feel me? GDC, I'm listening on my way to work. Listen, no other way is there but to get your travels on, but listening to that good GMG. You feel me? Huh? Sexy sugar mama, she's in here. Good morning, happy Friday. Simply Nay, she's in the building today. Good morning, darling. Rich, he come to party. He's up. Huh? He said, I'm early. Anyone want breakfast? I want some breakfast, Nay. I want some breakfast. Shavala, last life. She's in the building. This mic is ultra sensitive. You hear me? There she go. Trina Pink. Hey, Trina Pink. She's in the building. She said, I'm on this side now. That part, excuse me, that part right there, huh? What else we got in the building before we get going? QV checking in all the way from that good Australia, mate. JMJ all the way in Australia. What's up with it, huh? We about to get it in, have fun. Y'all know what I like to say. Listen, before we go anywhere, before we go any further, hit that thumbs up for your boy. Boop, up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Boop, up. While you at, hit that notification bell. Bing! So you be in the know whenever that good morning gang morning show drops, whenever I feel love Friday, which is tonight, 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. A little spice for your life whenever that drops, or anything else I put on this good Big Phil Speaks channel. Listen, huh? Make sure you ready to go. That's right. Desert D and number 30, that good HR team. Super. What's up with it? Huh? Blessings upon blessings. J-Man is in the building. Where you at, J-Man? I didn't see you in the building. Where you at? Anywho, he's the other third of the HR team, the messy one himself. Listen, huh? And if you like the fitted I got on, J-Man hooked it up for your boy. What that say right there? Good money gang. What that say right there? Uptown be the spot where I call my home, huh? And the whole metro subway map of DC and surrounding areas. You feel me? I got to represent for the home, for the turf. You figure deal me. That part right there. Listen. Huh? Shot Love is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Do I sound a little bit loud, y'all? Because I'm actually using this microphone today. You know, usually I be off the dome, you know what I'm saying? Pause, doing it how I do it without the microphone. But today I got the full situation there. Ooh, Lord. We in the building, huh? LPZ. You better check the room, check the temperature, because it's positive vibes only here, or you gonna get ran about you. You feel me? That part, Rich, you figure deal me. Audio is a little choppy. Okay. We're gonna have to make it do what it do today. Can you hear me better? Is that better? Is that better? Charlie Hustle is in the building. What's goody like the mob? J-Man, the messy one. I see you. HR team. Huh? Established. She's establishing her presence this morning. Huh? Sound effects are definitely activated. Listen, we in the building. We're going to have a good time. This is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. And guess what? We're blessed to be here. We're blessed to be here. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. We are in the building. And we're blessed because some people didn't make it to see today, but we are here amongst the living. And guess what? While we have this day, make it the best day possible, but also plan, plot, and strategize so that if you're so blessed to see tomorrow, you'll make it an even better day than the day. That part right there, huh? Who tripping, y'all? Who tripping? I'm on it. I'm on it. You feel me? Phil, why do you look like an AI? I don't know. It's the camera. Probably it's the camera. It's a little bit, you know what I'm talking about? It's a little bit, yeah. Audio is fine. Thank you, Vino Diva. I don't know about the AI. You maybe I can cross them up like AI. I heard Miss A Block Big Calf smells like what? What'd you say? Oh, you thought you had one, huh? Trina Pink said, I be working. I wish I could be more active. Oh, it's all good, Trader. Listen, as long as you here, got your ear tuned in to what's going on, that's what's more important. You still are sitting here and being amongst family. You feel me? Not DJ Cool Phil. Welcome to the Power Hour this Friday where anything and everything can happen. I don't know about all that, no any and everything, J Man. I don't know about no any and everything. Excuse me. We got a lot of good topics and things to talk about. Phil working on this chop and screw. We got a lot going on today. Thank you, Night Rider, for that. We trying to menage with the algorithms, so please hit that thumbs up for your boy. Boop, boop. Y'all are coming in the door and share the live with 1 or 2. Matter of fact, 1 to 7 of your friends. I don't want you to spam your whole friend list. What I do want you to do is reach out to 1 to 7 of them and hit that thumbs up for your boy, because I know y'all got love for me. Pause, fellas. But I want to menage with the algorithm. You feel me? Uh-oh. Kaboom. Guess who I see stepped in the room? Shakoya Koya. She's in the building. Good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. I didn't see her in the building. She in the building? This thing must be tripping. I don't see her. Where's she at? Hold up. I got to rewind the tape. Okay. There she go. Oh, my bad, Keisha. Oh, Lord, Keisha Hall can have herself a ball if her assets are in order. She's in the building. I am so sorry. I skipped all past her. Well, thank you, Shaw. I don't know what the hell is going on. I didn't even see it. Lady Cosanita. Listen, who else we got in here before I get started? Because we got a lot of topics and things to discuss on this fun-filled, feel-good Friday. That part, huh? Make sure I ain't forget nobody or skipping past nobody. Y'all know how I like to do. Shout out to everybody that's off the early. All right, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I kiss my grits, Phil. Phil already moved to Texas. Now rest up. What's good? Like the mob? No, soon. End of the year, beginning next year. Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm gonna be moving around like tires. Let me find out your new name. Oh no, we ain't doing that. Phil, you look bright light. I know this light is right in my face. That's why. Then the camera's like right under it now. But guess what? It's gonna be all right. Not silk, but cotton blend. Damn it. You driving on the highway? Where you headed to, Keisha Hall? Where you headed to? That's it, Phil. Come on. Hey, Kathy Cotton Candy. She's in the building. Listen, that looks like that's it. First and foremost, up the bat. Where do I want to start? It's a lot of things, right? That's going on. Let me see. Yeah. I think I want to start here. Sometimes in life, we as men, we got to learn to just let it go. Let it go, baby. it looks like another headline TKO. Y'all look at this and y'all let me know what y'all think. Jahiem, what the hell are you thinking? Huh? Now, is it me or the good brother Jahiem, silky smooth baritone voice, looking like an extra for the 2024 remake of Predator? You know what I'm saying? Predator versus Alien. Jahiem, what the hell is you doing, bruh? What are you hiding back there behind them? What you call it? You got a knot back there or a scar or something? Go on and shave that shiggity right on off. Shave it to figgity off. What the hell is y'all got going on? Hey, established. They look like your boot thing. You know what I'm saying? They look like one of them dudes, you know, your style of man, a little shaved up, a little off the top and long and paws hanging from the back. Listen. Hey, simply he wronged in a mug for that. He had faith in that hairline. What? Hey, Dez, you can stop that bullshit. Never. Never. But I bet you. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Thank you. I bet you y'all get all buttery inside if y'all was standing next to that man and that hairstyle, wouldn't you? I bet you would. He might have lost that line, but he ain't lose that voice, though. Hey, Lady Costanita, he got the voice. He got the voice. But what he don't got is a bit of sense to rock that hairstyle. But listen, if he like it, we gonna have to love it. But God damn it, he started a new movie. Look, he getting his bag up. He said, they said, do not cut your hair off. We are casting you in the star role, Baby of Predator. The new sci-fi thriller, Baby versus Predator versus the Baby of Alien, and he gonna be the star role in that. Get out of here. He holding on for deal, but he holding on for something. Dread, what's up with it? Good morning to ye. Jahiem looking like Jamie Foxx nowadays. You are bugged out. He don't look nothing like that with that hairdo. Well, that thing right there was looking crazy. Gee, you missed that one, man. Listen. Now, let me ask you ladies this. Would y'all date Jahiem right now with that hairdo? Y'all going outside? Y'all might date him and keep him indoors, huh? But like, nah, baby, we ain't got to go no restaurant. I'm going to cook for you. Or would you go outside with him just to say, I'm dating Jahiem? What would y'all do? He said you can have everything except that hairline. Now, Jahiem, I rock with your music. You're singing that baritone. Yeah, you got it. You along that Christopher Williams, Teddy Pendergrass lineage. You there? But that hairdo, I think you better let it go. Let it go, Jahiem. Listen, huh? He should get that hairline, man. Listen. He needs to just holler at me and I'll get him 3 days worth of hats. Listen. Why I thought you were down south. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Established. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't even got to lie. She said he is not dateable. Hey, established. I could see you melting in his presence. He get to sing to you, talking about you didn't have anything. You're like, oh, Johnny. Listen, Dana Mack from down that Alabama way, she's here today. Listen, huh? Trina Pink said, "Not with that sunroof, let it go." Hey, Trina Pink, hey Pink, you trying to tell me he couldn't get in that earlobe and sing a little something to you? Turn off the lights and let's light a candle. You said you couldn't do that in your ear, Trina. You like, with that hairdo though, with that hairdo. Sharonda Bradford, good morning to ye. Kathy said, absolutely not. You feel me? I'll date him. I'll just get him a man unit. Yeah, he overdue for a man unit. These man units they got these days be thrillers. You know, I'm talking about the way they're fooling people. He definitely need one to get one of them. Whole ceiling missing. He can get a lace front, man. He can get something. She said, no, you cannot. Yes, I can establish. I can see that. I can see it. He need a Steve Harvey headpiece. Kelly said, look like a headline TKO. He got the all year round sun. Y'all better leave Ja alone. Him happy and back. I'm glad to see him back on the scene, though. I am glad to see him back on the scene. I don't know what it was that took him off the scene. I'd love to get the inside scoop on what it was that had him draw back from the industry, whether it was a contract issue, whether it was some underhanded bullshittery. This is a lot coming out these days. I don't know. Game fanatic, I got more head in your mouth. You better leave me alone. Trinity said, no, I tell him to cut it. You wearing that dude too long. You need to cut it. Show us what's under your hat and wave cap. I've shown it plenty of times, though. My hair's not, I don't have them problems. I got a little that in here and there, but you can't tell. But that shit he got. Oh my God. Oh, J-Man, she gonna get you. Said Sugar Helmet couldn't even cover that. Damn it. She gonna get you, J-Man. She gonna get you. Established. What nerve do I got? What I did. I love what I did. What I did. It would have to be a pass because of the drug. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't even realize he had a drug issue, but okay. Hairline issues didn't stop him. Well, maybe they need to, Rich. Maybe they need to. Ashley Chantel, good morning to you. King Skills was good like the mob. Shy Love. You always trying to get me to take something off, Shy Love. What you got going on, huh? What you got going on? Always want me to take something off. But in all honesty, he could have. Man, listen. Phil got a bandana. What? Banana head. Pause. That was whack. You tried it. He could have a medical issue. He could. It don't look like it, though. It don't look like it. Just look like he thinned out and he just cut it to make it look even low. When he should have, if he was going to do that, he might as well cut all the hair off and just, rock the little short little jump all the way around his head. Pause. Take it off tonight. Oh, hey, Sibley Nay, what you try? What? Hey, Sibley Nay, what you got going on? She said, take it off. Take it off tonight, baby. No, Lord. Phil, you really look white today. The camera is hella bright. I figured that. Let me see. I ain't reaching up to all that right now. The light is it might be really bright. I'm going to have to lessen the intensity on that joint. Anyway, the way game, the jungle. Rich, whatever. I'm mad. And she's Lady Coach Anita said, I'm mad his hairline getting this much attention. Listen. Phil got the Stephen A. Smith, man, ain't no way in hell. Nah, not even established. I've had my hat off. I've shown my hair. Yeah, y'all can go down my timeline on IG. My hair is just fine. You feel me? Stephen A. Smith, y'all wish. Listen, okay, on to the next. Ooh-wee. Who's this trying to cam up? You got to come over to YouTube, official Black Jesus. I mean, we're on YouTube, the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Everybody over here, come on over. Listen. Where do I want to go next? Listen, our boy, Our boy Benzino. Benzino, is he bugging? Is he bugging? Is he playing with his life? Is he moving calculated carefully? Is he clout chasing on 10,000? Or is he pushing the nails in the coffin on Eminem? What is he doing? Y'all watch this and let me.
Hold up, I gotta get that nigga crazy, man. Oh, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Who's your favorite rapper, man?
Now that restaurant, I've heard that it's Eminem's restaurant, and then I've heard from some other people that that's Eminem's mother's restaurant, or was it the dish that's dedicated to his mom? I don't know, but if it is his mama's restaurant, Benzino, what you doing? That's a little bit extra. Read all about it. I'm just saying, some things we don't do out here. You already know some things we don't do out here. Okay. I just got a notification of something. Is he tripping, ladies and gentlemen? What y'all think? R&B, I see you in the building, huh? Yeah, Jeannie, I'm on IG. Where else would I be, huh? Establishes activator. Oh, is that what it is? Hey, Night Rider. The boy pulled up to Eminem restaurant, Eminem mom restaurant, and impromptu start filming his music video for the rap Elvis. Nephew Papa Jugo says Zeno on his bullshiggery. I said, Zeno, what are you doing? Now, if that's just Eminem restaurant, have at it. But that restaurant, if I'm not mistaken, is in Detroit too. So you playing with fire, though. You playing with fire, because Detroit folks do stick up for their own. He probably went doing the off. I don't know. Either that or that restaurant don't get that much business. I don't know, but they R&B says Zeno could never body him. Okay. Can never beat him, but I'm still in that sign was hilarious. You said he going to jail. What he going to jail for, Lady Cosenita? Mr. Block said he said tripping. Whoa! What he going to jail for, the bird? They say he put the sign back. But he did it as part of the video footage for his rap Elvis. Damon said, nah, that's how you start beef. But in this day and age, and in this good old, period of time, does Zeno really want that smoke? If beef gets serious, does he really want that smoke? Zeno, if you out there, you need to tap in. Huh? Him is in my top 10 stars. Shy Love, you need to go back to sleep. Talking about in your top 10. Zeno was dreaming still. It's his restaurant. It was inspired by his mom's spaghetti. Okay, all right, I got it. Night Rider. I said Night Rider. I mean, King Me Now is in the building. The bull is tripping. R&B. Beef, I heard the restaurant was vegan. Huh? Don't be trying to steal my line. Rich. It ain't beef, it's vegan. You feel me? It's just no. He did more than just the sign, though. Vino D. He had some footage inside the restaurant. I think till they kicked him out or whatever. That employee or whatever that he had his arm on, that he took the picture with. That he probably about to get fired. He probably about to get fired ASAP like Rocky. No, he went during busy hours midday. He put his workers in the video too. Yeah, I saw that he put the workers in the video. Wasn't you and Zeno at one point had smoke with each other on other platform? We got past that. It is what it is. We goody like the mob. You know, sometimes brothers go through things, game fanatics. Sometimes brothers go through a thing or two. You feel me? He said they showed him a lot of love. Oh, is that Gully Life TV? What's goody like the mob? Everything is everything. It's free publicity for the restaurant. It is that. And good publicity for Zeno and that the rap Elvis or whatever. He shot the video there, but he also put money into M's business in pockets after buying spaghetti. That's true. That's true, Arby. That's another way to look at it. Simply they say it sounds like clout. It's rap beef feel. We already know that. Oh shit. I ain't about that. Damn it, Jim. Everything is content nowadays. Hey, what's up with it? Unfortunately, yes, this world we live in, it seems like everything is content. Love, your love life, business, your personal adversities, you name it, man. Listen, people are putting it out there. Zeno don't care, think he's invincible. Sabrina C, she's in a place to be. Good morning to ye. I'm gonna do a song with his man. Hey, J Man, if Eminem pull off a song with Coily Ray, that shit gonna be like game over. I'm trying to tell you. If he can pull that off, and Eminem got the money to move a little mountain or two. Look, Coily Ray, come get this bag. Come do this song with me. Oh man, somebody gonna be hurt, but he ain't heard it from me. You ain't heard it from me. Watch the move. M is quiet, but yeah. Now one of the people from M's camp did a nice little diss or whatever. I can't think of his name off the top of the head, but you know what I'm saying. Stay out of grown folk business, young Padawan. Let the Jedi masters have at it. Frank Murphy, my uptown compadre. What's goody like the mob? What if they talked already and it was all skit? Oh, Frank Murphy, hey, nobody thought about that. Nobody thought about that. What if that is a thing? What if they already talked? Come on now, you know we really ain't doing that. Let's just have some fun with it. Huh? I don't think M's that petty now, 50. He is petty. Yeah. 50 on the other hand, petty. Game from that G-Unit. Listen, okay, on to the next. Zeno, you got some explaining to do. Tap in with your homie if if you got the time. You know, your schedule been a little busy lately, and I ain't mad at it. Hear me? But guess what? On to the next. Listen. Ooh wee. Let me see which way I want to go. This one, man. This young Bama, viral sensation, viral YouTuber, dating him a little baddie, who's an actor and hell of a singer. This Bama here, tripping. DDG, you done lost your damn mind, youngster. You done lost your damn mind. Sexy Red, top 5 female rapper of all time. Where in the figure do you get off with that bullshiggery? Let me share that shiggity again, huh? Let me Let me share this again. Let me get this off this. Hold on, let me get this off here real quick. I got to share that one more again. Sexy Red, top 5 female rapper of all time. What the hell is wrong with these youngsters? They better do their due goddamn diligence. Bring your nigga here. hey, Nick Ryder, this Bama here. He be trolling. Simply name, he be smoking something crazy. Does even say that out of his mouth? Yeah, right, Nick Ryder. He's smoking crack rock. I don't know if he's trolling or not, Don LG, but are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Lady Costanita, right? What? Never. You said fatherhood getting so. Hey, Genie, I gotta. Like, what the hell is wrong with this? He better be trolling. He probably woke up and was like, what's the craziest shiggity I could say? Ain't something came across the timeline about Sex Radio. Got it. Sexy Red, top 5 female rapper of all time. Man, his baby mama should have smacked him upside. Shut your ass up and go come over here and give me some loving. That what should have happened. I don't know why they called this that's a whole nother story. Even the worst rappers, but Vito Diva, yo me, yo my, hey, I see you in the building. That tweet does not need a response. Man, hey, Shy, it need a whole lot of responses. They need every female rapper fan that's ever been from way back, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, MC Light, Yo-Yo, you name it, all the way back, all the way present, need to be bombing his damn tweet like, you, Bama, no, what do you, listen. They need to get on his bumper. You hear me? R&B definitely not top 5 or best, but she one of the. No, she's not. I beg to differ. R&B. I listen. Y'all gonna make me go in my bag and pull out 5 MCs, 5 female MCs that's out today. That's way better. What? Remy Ma might be older, but she out. She better than her. Nicki Minaj is out better than her. Cardi B is out better than her. Hell, Lady London. What? Lady London. Way back. I could go down the list. Boy, man. No disrespect. No disrespect to Sexy Red, but top 5 of anything? No. She might be a top 5 seller right about now, but top 5? Never. I'm not even gonna fraud. Look, I wouldn't do it. I'd reconsider because she might give you something because she out here. You hear me? I mean, you can argue that case. How, Sway? How? Even though I disagree not too much on sexy from my city. Look, hey, funny. She can be from your block. She is not top 5 on any. Listen, she just will. And I don't even know. Maybe she can really, really rap and do some things, but the songs that I've heard thus far ain't doing it to make it in no top 5. I'm just saying. Lady Costanita said him saying that is clout. Oh, yo, me, I thought you was calling me Big Papa. I would say, please say the big. Please say the big. Ashley Chantel said, who is that? Yeah, my thing is pink and my boot is brown. That rapper right there. That rapper. Missy Elliott, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim. Like stop it. But we know better, don't we, Jeannie? Hiding the baby face, not giving. Sexy Red says she was oh my God. That right there. I ain't even gonna speak that. She is, man, that's crazy. Hey, R&B, you reading this R&B? You still want to mash and smash that? Huh? Yeah, he has baby brain. New dad. No, I was a father. My first child was born. I wasn't ditzy to say some, man, listen. And I think he older than I was when I he is older than me than when I had my first, man. I wish, man, come on. That's disrespect to women of the culture. That's disrespect to the culture. Oh my God. Listen. Rich said more like bottom his eye. I would like to see his top 5 list. Man, yeah, if he puts her in that top 5, I would love to be fly on the wall to be able to see his list. Because that would be crazy. Lola Brooke is better than her. That's a fact. That's a fact, Papa True Guns. Battle rap chicks are better than her. That's a fact. Rich said top 5 ratchet. Hey, Papa, Scarlett better than her. That's a fact. Phil Ben had her at his shit. Rest up, you got me chopped. I would never. That meet me outside girl. not the comments activator. That shit gets no play in my ride. Shaw Love said I rap better than her, hence why I'm not entertaining the foolery. Now, sexy real cat stay on beat. I agree with Phil. She is hot right now, top 5 on the radar, but she ain't top 5 on, man. Man, listen. DDG, the viral YouTuber who got a baby with who is he with? Which one is it? Chloe Haley? One of them. Color purple baby. No disrespect. I always get the sisters confused. D Blade from that good H-Town in the building. I'm late missing my morning show. It's all good. You here. You feel me? You here. That's all that matters. You was able to pull up. Damn, Jeannie said Milli Vanilli was way better. God damn it. And they lip sync. Charlie Hustle, that part. Simply Nate said DDG is on that stizza. Got to be on something. Listen. I don't think it's too many youngins that would agree with that. I don't think it's too many youngins that's on ratchet music would agree with that. I don't think so. I could be wrong. No, they're probably like, Phil, you bugging, you old and outdated. No, the figgity, I'm not. I'm a student of this craft. And I know talent when I see it, and I know how much talent has been in this genre of music and how many talented, uber talented young women and women we've had in rap and hip hop. Hell, Lady of Rage. What? Man, y'all need to stop it. All the females saying that, but they all listening to that new song. No, I mean, that at the end of the day, the song might be hot for whatever reason, the beat or whatever, or it might be resonating to a certain community or a certain sector of people, or whatever the case may be. That's cool. But top 5 female rapper of all time, get the figure out of here. There's no way possible. Phil Scarlett will put her to sleep. That's a fact. She better than some of them DC. Hey, funny. I ain't heard a female DC rapper that she better than, period. And I stand on that. Glorilla's a better rapper than, man, listen. Shot Love, you on one. You good with that one. That Kendrick verse is on YouTube. I don't want my page to get flagged. Not too much on DC. Tell him Night Rider. Not too much on the turf. You feel me? As I'm a battlefield one day, and Shot Love, you gonna lose. You gonna lose. You gonna lose. You gonna lose. I think you better let it go. Phil is a DC rapper. The disrespect. Listen. Hell, I'm not even. I don't even consider myself a rapper. I consider myself a real talker because that's all I'm doing. I'm just talking to you. When I'm flowing, I'm just talking. She couldn't see me, and I'm not even in the game like that. She couldn't see me. You feel me? Hell, it ain't a whole lot of male rappers that could see me if I, get in my bag. Hey, establish. You do. Don't do that. You do. That's this spot on the map is where everything happens. You hear me? Y'all are bugging this morning. Feel no genres of good music. That part right there, Jeannie. Let them know, Jeannie. Feel no genres of good music, huh? Establish. They on one. Oh yeah, DC got rappers. Dez. Young and May will body Sexy Red. That's a fact. I know I got to catch up, Dynamite. The only thing DC have is the White House. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Get in the bag one time, MC Phil. Listen, we gonna move on. We gonna move on. But top 5 female rapper of all time, bugging. DDG. If you see this, champ, what's that shit that you be smoking? Decal. I don't want you to pass it over here because that got you bugging. You hear me? Ain't no way here. I hope you trolling. I hope you just trolling because there's no way on God's green earth you could really think that she could be the top 5 female rapper of all time. No disrespect, Sexy Red. No disrespect. But that part. We on to the next. DC has a lot of bookstores and coffee shops. You'll be surprised what DC got. I'll say this before I move on to the next. There was a time when a lot of your favorite rappers was trying to move to this area. Moved to this area. Before Atlanta took the helm as the mecca of music or whatever the case may be, or took the helm far as the movement far as for rap centering around a certain region, DC was primed to be that. Back when BET was still here in DC, you had a lot of your favorite rappers that was moving to the area or trying to move to the area to be closer to what was supposed to be going on here. Johnny Gill and the conglomerate, they were supposed to be building like a super studio complex here. BET was slated to do more things here. There was a lot going on, but the powers that be didn't like it, didn't want it to happen. Thus, BET, they moved on. That's when they moved up to New York. Well, partially that and the Viacom purchase too did it. But anyway, good morning, A Kisses. What you talking about, Diva? Y'all got Sleepy Joe. That part right there, Lady Coastal, she the most ratchet rapper of all time. Hey, Dez, I guess you think New York got it, Dez? I guess y'all think New York still got it? That's part of it, J-Man, that he sold it to Viacom. That's a fact. Anywho, on to the next. Where do we go from here, my love? Let's talk. Let's talk about a stand-up mama for a minute. Let's talk about a stand-up mama. I like this story right here. I like this story right here. We need more of this. Instead of trying to be the good girlfriend, trying to be your daughter's best friend or your child's best friend, take a stance when it's necessary. Huh? I want to know what y'all think. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for this. It said, what y'all think? Mother says she doesn't want her 14-year-old daughter to go to a Megan's concert because she believes it's not for kids. B. Randy, Little Miss Memphis says, my daughter is disappointed with me because I won't let her go to the Megan Thee Stallion concert when they come here. LOL. But I don't think it'll be a place for kids, which brings me to the point we had Bow Wow, B2K, and more. Who do teens today have for entertainment? Great question, right? Y'all think she's tripping? Y'all think the mother's tripping? Y'all think the mother's right on? And who do they really have? Who do teens have that are not too suggestive, too grown, too sexy, too revealing, too vulgar? Who does the teens of the day have that they can go see and enjoy themselves, that has hot music, that everybody will like, that the teens will like, love, but it ain't doing too damn much? Simply they say, I agree with mama. That's that part right there. Taylor Swift. Funny if you don't go sit your J-Man, that's the fact. She's right, though. It's something that makes you go, Now, there's a time and place for everything, right? Megan Thee Stallion, different rappers that do highly suggestive music or sexual music, or, you know what I'm saying, scantily clad clothes, what's it, Ice Spice with all them cakes hanging out and all that. That's cool for an adult audience. Simply they said, I've been to a Meg concert and then it gets crazy. Even I said, I agree with her. Dana Mack said, she definitely right. Facts. Not all 14-year-olds and all that crap. Not all 14-year-olds where they be half naked. It's a no for me. Yeah, that right there, because of the influence. Like, what do you want to expose your child to, even though she's 14, or what do you want her to gravitate towards? At the end of the day, we have to be parents. We have to, teenagers, they gonna want to do what they gonna want to do. They gonna want to try their hand. They gonna want to try new things. They gonna try to live a life that they ain't even got yet and all that good stuff. But as parents, we got to stop trying to be friends and be mothers and fathers to our babies. It's crazy because teens really be the target market. Hey, Ariel, good morning, Ariel. That's a fact. Be the target audience for a lot of different adult things, whether it be smoking, cigarettes, drinking, on down to the suggestive activity that's in music and visually, videos and stuff like that. Be the target audience. That's a fact. Papa True Gun says she's right. I mean, he's not wrong about Swift. Hey, look, have at it. If you like it, I love it. It's going to be a lot of kids in there, too. When I was coming, there was age limits. Yeah. For certain shit, it need to be that. For certain, one, because of the topics that are discussed in the subject matter in the music, the dancing, the gyrating, the twerking, the thongs, and hell, bare butt cheekies, and breasts is all out with pasties on or no pasties. Shit, no, man. Even though they know about it, let's be honest, right? The youngins know about it. It ain't too much you can hide from them in this day and age, right? They know about it, but that don't mean you got to condone them being around it. That does not mean you have to condone bullshittery. What you talking about? Well, who just say, yo, me? I feel like this. If her daughter knows Meg and listens to her music, her imagination alone may be worse than attending an actual show. Also, she sees the videos where she's already naked. But even with that, though, Shavala, do you, just because the exposure is out there, do you knowingly condone it, though? Do you knowingly say, yeah, you can go ahead? Sure, go see Meg. Is that not sanctioning? Is that not condoning the bullshittery? If you don't agree with it, if you agree with it, what Meg does and other rappers, and this isn't about Megan Thee Stallion. With some of these other rappers like Sexy Red, some of the stuff Ice Spice talk about, some of the things that some of these other rappers talk about, Suki Hana. Does that say that you condone the effery? Do you condone the not even free nature, but the crazy nature? Scissor is a good option. Okay, funny. I'm with you on that. What did I heard? What they said? What? Hold on, I got you. What I had said? Yo, man. What I said? Hold on, let me catch up. I got you. Probably hella weed smoke too. Yeah, I got caught up. Phil Shaw want to came up and give you 16 balls. Not the day she don't.
Good
No
morning,
16
y'all.
balls. Hey, Shamala.
What's up?
It's
So
Leo.
I'm spinning.
No, you just sounded a little low to me. It might be because I might
Oh,
sound too high.
let me turn me up. My mic sound nice. Check one.
My mic sounds nice. Check one. The top 5 female rap of all time. Get the figgity out of here. But wait, we passed that. What's your intake on this one? And you got
I
on a
did hear
damn
your question.
MTV shirt. Where's your BET shirt? Where's your BET?
They all Viacom now, so I mean,
Right. Unfortunately, but yeah, you're right.
unfortunately, all Viacom. I got a BET one too, but yeah, no. So listen, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. But no, what I was saying to that point is, that's a hard one. That's a hard one because I agree with most of the people in the comments, as well as you too, as well as our mother. I would not have my child go to a Meg Thee Stallion concert at 15. But to the point,
14,
kind of gonna
14.
straddle the fence a little bit. 14, right? Sorry. So I say that because, okay,
Morning, Tinky.
I would probably go with my child. I mean, that's not going to change anything. I just feel like if it's already in your face, it's in your face. I mean, whether you're at the show or whether you're looking at the TV, that's why I know parents try so hard to shield their kids from stuff, but you cannot get away from it. I mean, you got school, you got recess, you got lunchtime, and they're like, "Oh, you see this video? Let me show you my phone." So it's like, because I would say that before I was a mom, right? You always talking before you know how it's going to go. Oh, I'm not going to let them do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to, but it's so hard because they're not with you so many hours out of the day. So it's kind of hard to keep a hold on to that. I feel like the first step is, I mean, I'm not saying the parent is wrong because the child already was exposed to the music, but I mean, she's already halfway there. So you might as well let her go see the show because she already knows what to expect at the show. I mean,
So let me get this straight, right? So if you had a 14-year-old daughter, you'd be like, "Come on, girl, let's go see Megan Thee Stallion together." And then when y'all get up there, y'all gonna be like, "Hey, pause, fellas, hey," together. You and your 14-year-old daughter gonna get up in there and have at it.
I mean, that's a hard, like I said, that's a hard one.
It shouldn't
For
be that
me,
hard.
where
Though.
I came from, I had a great mom and she did a good job. My mom always said to me, "I'd rather you, like, people got a feeling about people drinking wine or beer in the home or, I'm 18, 19, under 21. My mom always said, "Well, I'd rather you sip with me than to go in the street and sip," right? So,
I
I
get that.
mean, I look at it the same way. Again, I already allowed my 14-year-old daughter to listen to Meg. Her mom probably already allowed her to look at it, listen to it. Again, not me, but talking about this mom. Well, you're asking me.
Yeah, I'm asking
I
for
would,
your personal,
I
like, would
would,
you go to the club or to the concert?
the
Like, come
club.
on, baby, we going. And what the outfit's gonna look like?
She's
Going
gonna
to
have
the
on jeans and the Meg the Stallion t-shirt. She ain't gonna have
cut
her
up
stomach out or
jeans,
whatever.
cut up jeans with
She may
cuts
have some of
below
the
the cheeks
stretch
and all
jeans.
that.
She may have some of
No,
the stretch jeans, but they can have like probably leggings under it or something. But no, at 14, no, she's not wearing that like that. She having like a Megan Thee Stallion graphic tee or something, and then that's what I'm saying, that's it. But I would let her go. I will go with her. I would go with her. I'm not
you
saying all the
do
twerking and all that.
understand that a lot of them young girls gonna be trying to dress just like Meg and just like them grown up ass people that's gonna be in there.
They will, but if it's my child, I would probably be buying her clothes, and she wouldn't have
I
that.
got you, Mo.
Yeah, unless she goes to a friend house, where this happens so many times. I'm going to my friend house, and their
Yeah,
mom might be
sneaking
taking
out.
them to the Meg Thee Stallion concert. But again, I'd rather her just be vocal and honest with me. So, mommy, I would like to go. Okay, you can go with me. You know, versus you going with a friend's mom or a friend or auntie or something where I can't really see you, I can't put my hands on you, and I can control how you look and how you're dressed. So crazy to that point, like you said. My husband was leaving out this morning. He was like, "Man, the little girl down the street got on booty shorts. She shaped like Buffy the Body in high school. Booty shorts going to school." Like again, I'm not coming to anybody's parenting, but you have to keep your eyes on your kid when they're leaving the
You
house. You have
definitely
to know
do.
what your kid is wearing. I mean, there's people snatching up, touching up. These girls look older than what they are. So I mean, but yeah, I would take I might take I can't see the comments. I don't know if they're coming at me, but I would take my daughter with me to the Meg Thee Stallion concert. Me and my mom, my first concert was Vanilla Ice. So he was kind of, but it
That
wasn't the Meg Thee
Mo.
Stallion, right?
If you
So
just said a
I'm a
Luke,
90s baby.
if you just said Uncle Luke concert, that'd have been different. But
I didn't even know Uncle Luke back then when I went
Vanilla
to Vanilla
Ice.
Ice.
What?
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know Uncle Luke back then when Vanilla Ice,
Mo
but
better.
yeah,
Good morning. It's so many issues with this conversation right now.
Talk
So
to him.
many
man.
issues.
Talk to us, brother Africa.
Not
First of
brother
all,
Africa.
she's going to she's going to see Meg Thee Stallion. Okay, we acting like all Meg Thee Stallion do is talk about sex. She's a rapper. She raps. She's not a Sukihana. She's not none of them. So I feel like a 15-year-old who's exposed to the music that they play on the radio already, long as she go with an adult to a concert, she's good because it's gonna be on the music.
I
You
do.
know, because everybody do it. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, all of them talk about sex in their music. So
Make it come.
we're not gonna point out and single out my melanin beautiful queen Meg Thee Stallion. We're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna
She's the
do.
one.
And
No, she's
second of all,
in the coach.
let me get my opinion.
It's not just about her. It's not. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
just saying, no. As long as you supervise, because these kids is exposed to it, whether it's on the video on TV, whether they're watching it on YouTube, parents need to learn how to be parents and stop blaming everything on everybody else. My daughters can sit there and watch that. If they get older, they're going to do what they're going to want to do on their own, whether if they're curious or not. It's your job as a parent to tell them what's right and what's wrong. Stop
True.
letting industry raise your kids. That's what you're doing wrong. Even though they're going to be exposed to it, you just got to warn them what's right and what's wrong. And Megan don't do nothing that bad.
Yes,
Number
she does.
two, hold
You
on,
not
no, she don't. We're not
oh,
going to do that. Go listen to Megan music. Everything ain't about her pussy and sucking dick.
no, but her
Obviously,
visuals.
you don't really
Her,
listen to her. It's
yeah,
really not. It's really not. But it's the same as Nicki Minaj, and it's the same as I got them. These kids is loving sexy red, her booty hole brown.
exactly. They
Okay,
shouldn't
but
be.
why you want to
They
put
shouldn't
Megan Thee
be in there.
Stallion? Use a different example.
No,
Sukihana, somebody else.
no,
I'm
because
tired of people coming at my girl Megan. Tired of
that
it.
was.
Let her
Hold
be
on.
great.
Oh, you got to understand. This was a mother's post about a concert that was coming to her area, which featured Megan Thee Stallion. That's what this was about.
Okay, it
Because
featured Megan Thee Stallion, and just like any other concert, it's going to be featured Nicki Minaj,
hold on,
featured
hold on.
Little Kim.
Hold on. So the daughter's mad that the mom won't allow her to go or take her with her, whatever the case may be, because her daughter at 14 years old, and she don't want her daughter around that atmosphere of what's going to be going on, not just on stage, but also in the audience, what people are going to be dressing, how they're going to be playing, how they're
Well,
gonna act.
okay, she don't want her daughter to go to no concerts. Cool.
Right.
Period.
So
Because every concert, it ain't
personal
only Megan Thee Stallion. It's just a concert. She don't want her in a concert atmosphere. It has nothing to do with Megan Thee Stallion. She just featured. But I'm pretty sure her mother did a lot of hoochie shit at 15 years old, and she probably don't
possible.
want the daughter to make the same mistakes. Freak
Bingo,
fest, freak needs, all that good
bingo.
stuff.
But as parents, that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're supposed to parent your kids. And even my daughter is going to my daughter is 16. She's going to summer jam with her 25-year-old sister with my oldest daughter. I'm not telling her she can't go there and see sexy red because I teach my daughter. She know right from wrong. And whatever decision she decides to make, I let her know that's your decision. Don't blame me. That's just
And
what it
to
is.
Mo's point,
I
And to
wouldn't do
Mo's
it.
point, I see what Knight Rider put, and I agree with that. She's a bad. I don't agree with that, but he said that Meg is a bad influence on young girls, just like Mo said,
She
and I
is.
totally agree with that. Stop
I don't
allowing these
agree.
people on the TV to be your role models. Your role models are as at home. Your role models are the first people that they see, which are parents, if they have those
That's a
readily
fact.
Let
available,
me ask you
or
guys a
anybody
real
a part of the
question, right?
village.
I want to ask y'all a real question, and don't water it down. I want to ask y'all a real question, right? Would you allow your kids to watch The Terminator?
The
Like,
Terminator.
all that shooting and killing and
No, I just want to know, would you allow your kid, would you go to the movie, would you allow your kids to sit there and watch Menace to Society at 14, 15? And
at
be honest, don't
14.
say in front.
At
Don't
14,
say in
yes.
front.
I
You
ask,
let them watch Terminator, Menace to Society, Juice, all that stuff, right?
that's a good question. But and maybe
But,
so.
but,
And maybe so. But the difference is Terminator's a movie.
and
It's a
they're
movie.
entertainers, they're singers, artists. What's the
But this
difference between an actor? Hold on. What's the difference between an actor acting stuff out than a rapper rapping stuff out? You tell me.
because some of these people, these actors, these rappers and rapstresses are pushing this
It
agenda.
ain't no rapstresses. Don't make up a word. They're all rappers.
You asked the question. They're
Yeah, but
pushing
they're
their
not.
agenda.
Don't change the words. A rapper. They're all rappers. Whether female or male.
They're pushing the agenda that they live that life, which some of them
Okay,
are and
but
some of them
they
aren't.
live that life, not your kids. So the Terminator is
Who are
pushing
they?
the agenda that this robot
Who are
is
they
coming
marketing?
to the U.S. and killing people. What's the difference?
Who are they marketing to though, Mo? Who are these female rappers marketing to? They're
They're
not
on the
marketing.
radio. Listen, it's your urban
Who
stations
are
that
they
play them.
marketing to? Who?
You
Who
know
are
what
they
I
marketing?
hate? You know what I hate? I hate when people make excuses when
It's not.
entertainers are entertainers. It's a very no. Y'all always point out what black people are doing wrong, and it's sad.
It's our
Let them make
culture.
their
No, I
money.
see. Hold on, Mo.
Why?
I
Why
Let
think
would
them, let them make their money. That's
Mo,
what
I see
kills
what
me.
you're saying.
nah?
Mo, I
No,
see
look,
what you're
look at
saying.
Mo.
When
You know
I
that.
think
Come on now.
I think in the videos, yeah,
Nah,
in the videos they are like actors, right? But I see what you're saying. I see what the correlation is versus seeing something bad versus violence and hearing and seeing sex. I get what the correlation is that
thank
you're
you.
saying.
It's
If
the
you let
same
your
shit. Your
child
kids
look
are
at
getting it.
Men's Society,
Yes,
I see what you're
yes.
saying there. But let me say this and I see what you're bringing up about Megan Thee Stallion too. Her music is not as harsh, like you said. She may have sex references, but it's not as
Yeah.
harsh. Also, this girl graduated from college after losing her mom. She has a lot of things that young girls can also pull from. We don't know the reasoning as why the 14-year-old girl loves Meg, looks up to Meg, and wants to see Meg. After she graduated from college and also talked about it, went live constantly with her going to classes and stuff. We don't know what that did for the black girls or even the white or Hispanic girls. So
Thank you.
we don't know the reason why people pull from Meg. Now we talking about Meg. I don't know the reason why they want Sexy Red emails. We talking about Meg. So I do know she has a lot of
Mhm.
positivity that
Well, let me
overshadows the
ask you this.
negativity.
Let me ask you
She's
this.
doing a lot. Yeah.
She graduated from college, right?
Hmm.
So that means she should be educated and articulate.
Yep.
And if
I
being
feel like she is.
educated and articulate, why can't she
Why
articulately
can't she
do?
come on and be like Queen
Hold on,
Latifah in the era that they don't want to hear that, right? Okay.
hold on. Why can't she? Why can't her subject matter be more diverse than what it is?
I agree,
So can
but
I
I
jump
feel
into
like
that?
Meg doesn't. Does Meg talk a lot? Is she extremely sexual? I'm
Wait,
not talking
hold
about
on,
her
hold on.
moves. I'm talking about her lyrics. Because what I hear, I don't hear extreme sex coming from Meg like that. I
Thank you.
hear it,
Like,
but not a lot. I mean, walk to
Phil,
me, and then yeah,
Wha- Okay, go
Phil,
ahead,
can
Mo. I'm
I say
listening.
something real quick?
Sure.
Now, that point you made to me was ridiculous. You
How?
understand what I'm saying? Because listen, we in an
No.
era where let me finish. You asked me to let you. That was ridiculous. You
Go ahead.
understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, because of her education, she's supposed to be a conscious rapper.
I just
She's
think she had to
supposed to
be
be a
conscious.
conscious entertainer. The entertainment is entertainment. You guys don't even pay attention to Instagram unless somebody's fighting and arguing. If
All
not,
right,
if I'm sitting up there being so wait, don't cut me off, Phil. Let me finish.
go
If I'm
ahead.
sitting up there being so conscious, y'all won't even give me a fucking view. But if I sit up there cursing women out and this and that, I'm live, I'm lit. So you can't sit there and say that woman is making her money wrong because she's in the entertainment field and she's not liable and it's not her responsibility to be responsible for your child. That's your
You're right.
responsibility. Any adult. You understand now? If you don't like it, turn the radio off. Ban your kids from watching TV. Don't ban it all. Ban everything. Ban SpongeBob.
You just proved the point.
No, I
So
didn't
then
prove a point.
you did. So if she, as the entertainer, who's highly educated, college graduate, et cetera, can't see what her role is in entertainment, what it's doing to society, not just her by
Oh
herself.
my God, what
And
her role is doing to society.
hold on, and see what collectively is being done from entertainment industry to our youth and to the world in general. It is our job as parents to oversee and filter and all that. Thus, there should be no need for a parent to sanction their 14-year-old going to a concert that it really is made visually for adults. That's
Well,
what's
I feel
Okay,
like
you know
I
what I
agree with that,
love?
but I feel like
Hold
hold
on,
on,
hold
Mo.
on,
I
hold
feel like
on.
hold on, Mo. Let me say this really quick. And Phil, you're absolutely right, but I feel like the mother is still a day late and a dollar short because her daughter
wow.
already knows who Meg is, though. So if you're saying that she's damaging or doing whatever to the young girls in society, she still knows how this girl got Megan. Like I said, you're not
Let
with your
me
kids all the day, so I don't want to backpedal and kind of, you know what I'm saying, put my foot in my mouth. But I'm saying she
Okay, can
knows
I,
who Meg is. So she's hearing it.
Phil?
And the ears are what? A portal. The eyes are a portal, right, brother? So, I mean, she's already there. You might as well let her just go to the show and go with her
so
so
just
you can
because
at
she know
least.
what smoking a
Phil, let me
cigarette
ask you a question, Phil.
All right, Phil. No,
the
no, I'm
smoke
not
party.
saying
Phil,
that. But guess what? If I don't give her a cigarette, the streets will give her a cigarette too, right? I'm not gonna give my
But
child a
she
cigarette,
gonna
but I'm
learn it
saying
from
she's still gonna
somewhere.
get it.
She
go
gonna
ahead,
make her
Mo.
own decision. Rather
Yeah,
you
but I'm
strict or
with you,
not
Phil.
on
I'm
your
not gonna give her a
child.
cigarette. I'm not gonna give her a
Once
cigarette.
you
No.
strict or not on your child, they're gonna go out there. Once they leave your house, they're gonna explore what's going on in the world. Period.
True,
So you
true.
just, but
That's true.
now that we had a conscious world where nobody rapped about this and nobody singing about that, you motherfuckers will be bored out of. Oh, excuse my language, you on YouTube. Y'all be bored out of your mind. Now, that's if we was living in a perfect world. Everybody that sit there, this what I hate. All people found a way of getting out of poverty, but all people love the down and bash them people that's getting. White people don't sit there and blame heavy metal and rock on their kids being drug addicts. They don't. They sit there and let them black people live. Black people are so consciously looking for something wrong that any black man do. Y'all are so damaged. These people found a way to get out of poverty. They found a way to uplift themselves in entertainment. What you as a parent have to teach your child is that's entertainment. That's not reality. Rather they're watching TV or listening to music. You guys always, and it's always the black media, bad enough the white media do. Y'all always find a way to blame somebody for why the black community is messed up. I
So let me
never
ask
hear
you.
white. Wait, let me finish, Phil, because you're gonna water it down and make it seem so honest because we know we living in a reality. Y'all
Mm,
always do it, bro. Always. It's all my daughter can't even be if my daughter was Meg Thee Stallion, I'll be so proud of her that she's doing what she want to do with her life. She's not responsible for Phil's daughter, Lush's daughter, Lash's daughter. She's responsible for her craft and what she wants to do with her life. So y'all keep doing
so
that. You discourage other kids for wanting to do that. Your daughter might want to be a rapper. She might like the entertainment part.
that's not discouraging her from
Not
being
the
a rapper.
lifestyle part. No, it will do. Because what you want her to come out and
No,
be Kanye West?
no, it don't.
Man,
Lady
please, y'all be
London,
bugging
hold on.
out.
Lady London gives
And
off
Lady
sex.
London, I love her. She got a lot of sex appeal. She got a lot of
Lady,
lyrics. She's versatile, but
hold
only
on,
music that's ratchet people
hold
hear.
on. Lady London gives off sex appeal. She wears some things that are suggestive, but she also her topic, her
Have you
content.
listened to Lady London? All her content?
Hold on, and without a deal, has garnered a lot of attention. before her deal. So don't say that it's impossible.
Okay, Phil, if everybody
Hold
was Queen
on.
Latifah, do you think these women are surviving the industry?
Lady London is not Latifah. She's not. But would you have this same mindset if a 14-year-old girl was going to see some dude that was dressed like a male stripper that came out on stage with a thong on with his
How
thing
you gonna
hanging out?
use that as an example, Phil? Come on, you now you being an oxymoron. Like that's not.
That's not.
No, you are, because how you gonna compare a stripper to an
Entertainment.
entertainer, a male
No,
stripper or a
it
dope to
could be
somebody that's
entertainment.
rapping and singing on the radio?
No. He could be rapping. The only difference is a
Ah,
man out dressed scantily and a
but look
woman
what you
dressed.
said, bro. Listen, Kevin Samuel, look what you just said.
What's the difference between a girl coming out there with damn near all her ass out and pasties on her breast with nothing else on, or whatever the case may be, than a man coming out there looking like a male stripper
Then it's to
with a
your discretion as a parent to allow your child to go there or not. It's not her to her
exactly. And
discretion on who buy a ticket. So stop blaming her.
you made the point I started with. What are you talking about?
No, just stop blaming her. My point is blame you. That's your child.
No,
Don't blame her.
no, you
Oh,
ain't gonna
good
blame me.
society is messing up our society.
You're not gonna
That's what
blame
you
me because
said.
mine ain't gonna be there, wouldn't be there at 14 years old. It's not happening.
Okay, so
And,
what's the
and like
problem?
I
Let her
said,
be who she is.
and like I said to Shavala, just because it's out there don't mean you have to condone or support it. And I gave the greatest example. Just because kids know what marijuana is and know what smoking tree is, that don't mean you take them to the smoke shop
No,
or
you
to
know
the
what's so
store.
crazy? You guys are
Don't do that.
comparing drugs, male strippers
It's the
to a
same
female
thing.
artist. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get
Because
it. I don't get
okay,
it. I really don't.
think about it. We
Drugs,
had what we
male stripper to a female artist. I don't get it, Phil.
we had what we had coming up. Yes, we had hoochies. Yeah, we had 304s. We had a lot of things, or whatever the case may be. But it's elevated, escalated, and multiplied. One, because we didn't have the internet. So a lot of things now are being pushed times 1,000. So it's like an epidemic now, more so than it was then. It was a problem then, but it's an epidemic now.
Okay, and you're right. So you know what, Phil?
Huh?
Phil, you guys start a campaign to ban all black entertainers because they're ratchet. They're selling
That,
sex to your kids. Yeah,
that's
ban all black entertainers that's doing this. Go knock
nah,
them. Yeah, go
that's
knock them. Go knock them down. Go do it.
that's
Go
ludicrous.
do it. No,
That's
it ain't ludicrous because this is the agenda
ludicrous.
you're pushing. No, it's the agenda you're pushing.
So okay.
You're pushing the agenda,
You
so
don't have to
start a
talk about
petition.
Sexy Red, right? Sexy Red. You came in and you talking about the booty hole brown thing, right? You ain't got a problem with a 14-year-old singing it, 13-year-old singing it.
Who don't got a problem with it? I have a problem if my daughter listen to it. But what I will teach my daughter is that's only entertainment, baby,
Do you have
and
a
whatever she
problem?
takes from it.
Do you have a problem
No,
with the singing it?
you
Or
said with her singing it.
or one to dress like Sexy Red, or one to
My
dress
daughter,
like this?
see me, I'm a parent. My 14-year-old wouldn't do that. That's my job to make sure she don't do that as a parent.
So
Hell no, you're
again,
not
with the
wearing that. So
show,
I wouldn't have
right?
a problem with sexy red at all.
So okay, then if it's your job to do that, then it's your job to say no, you 14. Even though I know you hear these things in the street or you see these things, but it's my job to say no, that's not cool, or I'm not
Okay,
allowing you
yes, we on the same page now, Phil. So stop
huh?
blaming sexy red and Megan. That's all I'm telling you.
I'm not blaming them.
You just
What
said
I'm
they poisoning the girls in
you
our
just
society. You just said that.
you must didn't hear when I read out what the lady posted. She
No,
said that
I heard
her
what you said. I don't care what the lady said. You
what I
said that Megan Thee Stallion is
no,
poisoning these young girls out here.
you hearing part of it. What I'm saying is the parents should not condone any of it and should not let their 14-year-old daughter go to those concerts, which one are marketed to the youth, but at the same time are giving off adult content. Now you can
Facts.
say some of Megan's content is this and some of Megan, if she comes out there with her cheeks hanging out and see through whatever this, that, and the third. That's adult content. That's not
That
for
okay,
21
facts.
content.
And I'm pretty
And
sure she's not just sitting there on TV telling 14-year-olds, can y'all can come please come to my
of
concert?
course,
No, she's entertained. All right, then. So
they
how you blaming
they
her?
doing so, Mo. But let's be clear. These labels and
So
these
how you
things
blaming her?
is pushed towards the youth. It's an agenda. We know that. Come on now.
Okay, is it on Nickelodeon? Do you even know that TikTok have a censor that I have my 7-year-old, his TikTok is censored. He loves TikTok. So as a parent, I got a censor on his TikTok that he can't have access to none of that as a
Okay,
parent. So I'm
okay.
Yeah,
not
Mo, and
blaming
that's what
nobody.
he's saying, Mo. He's saying that the mother is saying that her daughter can't go
Thank
to the
you. So
Meg the
don't
Stallion.
blame
No,
Megan Thee
that's
No,
what Phil
Stallion.
is saying.
Mo, listen to Shavala.
No,
Phil's
no, no,
agreeing
Listen,
with you.
Lash. I heard what
listen.
Phil said, and he also blamed Meg Thee Stallion. That's what I'm saying. Don't blame
Mo,
her.
I'm talking. Listen to Shavala.
Yeah, no. So yeah, Mo, the same thing,
Okay,
right? You have
let
a
me ask you a
censor.
question before she
No,
starts.
Mo, you gotta
Wait,
listen.
No,
You
real
don't
go
quick. I
ahead.
just
Go
want to
ahead.
ask
Let
a
him go.
question. No, then I
listen.
want to elaborate it. But listen,
Go ahead, Shavala.
No, what I was saying was, Mo, absolutely right. How you have a censor, the mother is just censoring what she would like her child to be
That's
privy
it.
to or see as a parent. I understand y'all both have valid points. What you're saying is correct. What Phil is saying is correct. And I agree with both of y'all. And I also want to say that the sexual content has been around for years. Since Salt and Pepper, let's talk about sex, to the leotards back in the 80s into the 90s has always been visually sex. And just like he said, Mo, as you know, and been around the industry, Phil has been also, the labels are going to push sex. If you don't push sex, then they feel as if you're not appealing and you're not going to sell to make them more dollars. Look at the writers. Look at Esther Dean. She had Drop It Low and really nothing else. She's a writer, but she wasn't as visually to them sexually wanting to show her shape. Look at Missy Elliott, an awesome icon, right? Who has been gone far. She's probably one of the few that has really been far because she has a voice, a strong team behind her, but have not been over sexual. But everybody else over sexual, since the 80s and the 90s. I get that part, right? But to Phil's point is, like I said, I'm on both sides right here of the fence. To Phil's point too, yes, it starts in the home, but it's all automatically up to you if you want your child to be a part of that, or if you want your
Bingo.
child to see that. It's too much sex going on. There's too much sex happening. Can these girls just wear
Bingo.
jeans, probably a shirt, go back to whatever, and just rap? Use your craft, and just why you got to talk about sex all the time, just to get the point
Bingo.
across, especially if you're educated and you have a plethora of words in your vocabulary. So I get what he was saying too, Mo.
Are you there, brother Mo?
now are y'all gonna let me have my breath so I can get off my
Sure.
points?
Sure.
Go
You
Now,
gotta
ahead.
Phil,
Go ahead.
and I don't want
is it
nobody to interfere. Phil, yes, you made the same point as I did, but you also referenced that she was damaging young women. That's my whole argument. That's all
what?
my argument is. And no, it's not her responsibility. She's an artist. She can dress and rap about what she wants. Whoever buys it,
Oh,
buys it. Yes, y'all say, oh, the entertainment. If they go into public schools, hold on. If Sexy Red Megan Thee Stallion is going to public schools, shaking their asses, telling the kids about their albums, they're pushing that agenda. You understand what I'm saying? So my whole point, and Phil, don't backtrack, because you also did say, on top of agreeing with me, you did say out your mouth that Megan Thee Stallion music is influencing these young girls. Did you or did you not?
is it not? What is like? Are you
Did you or did
serious?
you
No,
not?
oh, you got to be trolling.
But
You
did you
got
or did you not, though?
Megan
But did you
Stallion
or
and
did you not? That
all these
answer the
rap
question.
influencing our
But did
children.
you or did you not say
Oh.
that their music is influencing and damaging your children? You tell me. Did you or did not say that? Answer
We
the question.
blind,
Is it yes or no?
blind to
Oh my
not
God!
know
Did
that
you or did you not say this? My question.
this does have an
Don't try
influence
to go
on our
around
youth.
it to
What do you
make
mean?
butter it up. Okay. Now my point exactly is we feeling as parents if your child is influenced by somebody on the radio or on TV other than some sports or some conscience rapper or some church singer. That's your
not a church.
We
responsibility. That's all
all
I'm
our kids
arguing
are
with you about.
influenced. All our kids are influenced unless they
Okay,
are designers or
okay,
something.
but
Exactly.
Because
whose
the way
job
your
is it
kid
to make
dress,
sure they don't go in that
I
direction?
get it. But the way
Point
your
that I
child dress
made,
is
Mo.
off of TV and off of magazines, the way our
I'm
kids
not
dress is
blaming
off of TV and
nobody for
magazines.
nothing that happened to my kids. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming Easy E
Nobody
for my son.
did
Hold
though,
on,
Mo.
I'm not. I'm not blaming Easy, Ice Cube, and Fabio for my son being a crip and he got killed out there. I'm not
What I
blaming none of them. I'm not mad. Wait, hold
what
on. Let me
what
finish. I let y'all
what,
do a half an hour. I would never
it's not
blame
in the
the
show.
music
What do you
he
mean?
listened to. I'm not. I would never
The
blame
point
that. I
the
blame
point
the fact
the,
that,
no.
listen, I blame the fact that he went out there. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. I raised him right. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. He was a street kid. Once he got old enough to make his own decisions, he made his decisions based on what he experienced in the street, not what he heard on the radio.
How old is he?
He
How old was he,
wanted to
Mo?
be in the street. My
How old,
son was
Mo?
24 years old. He
Right.
wanted
That's
to
a
be on the street.
14-year-old Mo. Come on now.
No, what
Let's be
I'm
clear.
telling you is, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Stop blaming the entertainers and raise your fucking kids. That's it. I'm
That's the
tired of,
whole
and,
point of this
and the reason
conversation.
I say that, Lance, because you deal with the same industry as me. It's hard enough for them to get a check anyway. But when our black media sit there and keep downing them and bashing them and every little thing they do, especially the
Not
women,
what I did,
the
Mo.
women
That's not
artists
what I
got it
did.
harder than
Not
anybody
what
because
I
y'all
did.
critique every little thing they do. It's
That's
so
not what
wrong
I
in y'all
did.
eyes. No,
Mo,
y'all definitely do it all the.
that's not what I did, Mo. I simply said this mother took a stance to say her 14-year-old daughter had no place at a Megan Thee Stallion concert. Now you could take Megan Thee Stallion's name off of it, insert Sexy Red. Take Sexy Red name off it, insert Ice Spice. Take Ice Spice, take and put a few artists in names in there, male and female. It's just not an environment or place where a 14-year-old should be. It's not a place where a 14-year-old should be, period. So it's not downing the artist. There's a place for Megan Thee Stallion. There's a place for Sexy Red. There's a place for Ice Spice. There's a place for all these other artists and entertainers, male and female alike. But it's for adult consumption. It should be for adult consumption, not for teenage consumption. Yes, they're gonna hear it anyway. Just same way we heard shit and experienced shit and was introduced to shit as teenagers too. But if our parents condoned it, what kind of parents would they be? So yes, you are right. It is up to the parents to control and to narrate and to dictate and to guide their children in the right direction. But the point of it all is not being okay with you sanctioning your child going to the what you call it. That's not talking bad about Megan has every right to come out there asshole naked if the law allow it. But that don't mean a 40-year-old child or whatever the case may be needs to be in that environment. That's for adult consumption. That is for adult entertainment, so to speak. Now she came out there and was just dressed regular, and that's a different ball game. But that ain't what it is, because that's the climate we live in now. You got some of their mothers trying to act like they youthful now, naked and doing dumb shit that they should have did, maybe tried when they just became adults,
I was about
30
to
and
say that.
35 and 40 years old now, trying to look like
Yeah.
they just coming out of college or in college acting up. That's the problem. That's the problem. So no, I'm not saying that Megan should not be supported or Megan should not be able to do what she does. That's not what I'm saying. But she need to do it. It needs to be done for adults. These parents definitely should be held accountable, and the label should be held accountable for who they marketing the shit to and who they allow to be in the presence of some of the activities and artists that they have. That's it. That's it.
Okay, now, right? My question is, right?
Sure.
You show me an example how the labels are marketing Megan Thee Stallion music to your child. other than playing it on the radio or playing it on MTV should be censored because everything is on MTV by a parent. You
I ain't
show
got to
me,
say
do they got it
Mo.
on a cookie box? Do they got Megan Thee Stallion on the cookie box? I just
You
want you
know,
to, you tell me. No, I don't know. You
you
tell
No, but
me.
they had her at McDonald's. They had her at McDonald's. So yeah, I
They
mean,
had it at
yeah.
McDonald's when she went to eat.
She had a no. She had a sauce called a hottie sauce that went with your nuggets, and she made a commercial about it.
A
So
honey
she,
sauce?
yeah, hottie. She
Hottie,
calls herself the
How
hottie.
do you
hottie
say,
president.
and oh, that was
Hottie.
for your kids? Do adults eat
I
McNuggets?
mean, if you get a Happy
Mo, you
Meal
know
and
her
my son
demographic. You
needs
know that
sauce,
man. Come on,
Man,
yeah,
man.
I
y'all
mean,
see, y'all just doing too much. And salute the black folks that's out there getting their bag. Salute to a lot of people that I know that's made it through the industry. That
What
hate
that
shit amongst black people is crazy with me. It's
got
sad.
to do? What that got to do with it?
Business and ventures now all of a sudden, because she had
no, it's just not.
McNuggets is for everybody.
It's
That
just
has
not black
nothing to
folks
do with
because
nothing, Mo.
Lady
She got a
Gaga is
honey
white
sauce.
and she's too I just use that as an example because you said she on the cereal box and I said no, but she is at McDonald's where kids are where you get your kids sauce when they buy a Happy Meal. I'm not hating on the black
So
people.
you
Like I said,
you
I
tell
work
me
for
what?
labels, so I mean I am a part of the problem, but
Yes,
again, I am also that one that will put makeup in the spot. You need more material. I will tell them that it becomes an argument. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the
because
day,
you're
my
not
voice
gonna
is not
change
as
their
big as
art. They, yeah.
correct. Correct. But you have to remember these girls sometimes
Right there, Ariel.
they came
Mm.
in dressing like this. I had a whole conversation, Mo. I feel what you're saying, like I said again, and I see what Phil is saying. I had a whole conversation about Cardi. Everybody's telling me, oh, well, she's 20 something, she's young. I said, I get it, but now she's a mother. And at the end of the day, this is the dark web where it never goes away. So if you care about your children, you care about what they see, they can always dig stuff up about you. Wow,
So let me
mom,
ask you a question
you know what
though.
I'm saying?
So
Like, what is
Cardi's
this?
supposed to wait. So Cardi's supposed to stop how she provide for her child because she got a daughter now. I mean, a son or whatever she has.
No, I'm
She's
not saying
supposed to
that because
stop.
no. As long as she
Oh,
can
okay,
rap her music, she can always make her money. And again,
okay.
music should not be your only source of income. Everyone knows you don't even make money off of records. So
Okay.
again, yes, she can make. So that's where branding comes in at, and that's where I come in at for my clients. So you should never also have to depend on just music alone and being provocative in videos and being half naked
Well,
on social media
the
all
ones
day.
that do, the ones that do, this is the way of life.
Right. And I'm not
In a
saying that,
perfect
and
world, everybody could get a perfect business.
right,
But the
but I'm
ones
not
that
saying
do
that
this,
there's
they way of
nothing
life,
wrong.
right?
Right. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with the way she's dressing. I'm a fan of Cardi, right? But
And then if it,
I know for me, and just like Phil said, the caveat to that too, yeah, 15, but I also feel like as 42, I still shouldn't be trying to dress like Cardi. Again, she is, I don't care
yes.
what size you are. It's not about me being thicker than she is or whatever smaller than she is, because if they make it in my size, I can put it on. But again, once you get to a certain point, you change your image. Matter of fact, the last video I saw, her nails were shorter. I pay attention to things like that. She had the claw
Okay.
nails
Oh,
with
Now,
younger girls, so her nails are shorter. She's getting
okay.
into a more mature look. She's giving
Okay.
people what
Now
they
let me
want.
ask you
hey,
another
Mo, can
question,
you read this?
Hold on.
Can you
Huh?
read this?
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all read this?
Cardi said herself that her music contradicts her motherhood and how she is appearing. Facts.
you know
But
what's so
she's a
crazy?
prisoner to the system of the
And she
labels.
said that, Mo,
You have
about
to get.
herself.
And
People have
no,
to
she
give them
had
what they
no. You
want.
know what she was doing? She was catering to all you old heads that got a problem with
Hey,
everything. So she
no,
had to
Mo.
do that. It was a media
No
move.
problem with it, Mo.
That's
I
why
be the
she did
main
that.
one saying yes,
No,
Meg, yes, Cardi. What are
no.
you talking about?
How about
I
this,
don't have an
Mo?
issue with way Cardi dress. Just Shavala is not going to wear that. I've never
Mo,
worn that.
Mo.
But I mean,
That's the
no, I don't hate
problem.
on Cardi.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I
How
don't hate
about
on
this,
Cardi.
Mo? How about
Mo,
she
Mo was
see?
getting it the wrong way.
How
Hmm.
about she being in the industry now and seeing that side of everything? She can see how she plays a role in how things are being presented, and how about she knows this is the way she makes her money and what her intent is. But however, she know it might be contrary to how she wants her child raised. Or So people can have a conscience, even though they might continue on doing what they're doing, but what Cardi B, you know where she came from. She came from stripping and this, that, and third, an adult content orientated entertainment industry. She's selling sex. There's nothing wrong with that. Sexuality. I ain't say selling sex, selling sexuality, which is nothing wrong with that. But it should be catered to adults, 21 and over, or maybe 18 and over, however you want to look at it. But it should not be marketed and promoted to our youth. But it is. Everything. The youth are the driving force of the industry. Believe it or not. The young adults, the teenagers are the driving force behind what people perceive as culture, what people perceive as what's hot. Thus the nature and the progression of the degradation of what's being wrapped around and what's being sung. As long as the beat is hot and I can shake and dance and twerk and do all this and do that. God damn it. Sorry about that. God damn it. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Listen, here we
Yes.
go. I just feel like people should raise their kids. That's it. Stop
And
blaming
that's
the industry for all your mistakes. That's all I say. And this is all
No,
y'all
Mo,
doing.
that's not. No. That's not
Mo,
what
you
we're saying.
trolling. You
But
gotta be.
yeah,
There
but
ain't no
Mo,
way
you
in hell.
have to agree. You have to agree,
I
not for
don't
your child.
agree
We got
because
hold
I've
on.
been dealing with the industry for
Listen.
years, and
Right. No, no, no,
I've
no.
never understood why black people do this.
But we're not talking
Do
about
what?
us.
By
We're
saying
talking
be a
about.
parent?
Hold on,
What are you
Phil.
talking about?
Hold on, Phil. But
You
Mo,
know what's
we
so
will
crazy?
be for you to hold on. Let me finish it when I'm gonna let you go. What I'm saying is, it is true. Kids, not our kids. We gotta take it out of our circle. Mo, you're a great parent. Phil, you're a great parent. Shivali, you're a good parent. Cool. We know we'll do with our kids. But again, I hear these kids. I went to schools with artists. I want to dress like you. Oh my God, I want to be like you. They look at videos and they go to the mall with their parents and they want to buy this. That's what we're saying. We're not hating on that. They are largely influencing children, and you cannot disagree with that. That's just what it is. We're not saying it's good or bad. We're just saying it. Now, when it becomes good or bad, that's up to that specific child, how they take it. I get what you're saying, Mo, but again, you cannot negate the fact that these kids, children, even adults, 30, 40 years old, are still looking at the videos. And I can go to a bar now and you got on the same fringy silver boots that Beyonce had on at Coachella. She influenced that. Nobody was wearing that before she wore it. That's an influence.
Y'all ready for
If
me to
I'm
talk
wrong.
now?
Yeah, but I
You
need you to
bet.
agree or
You know
disagree
what?
with.
No, I'm just gonna shut up until y'all talk because every time I open my mouth,
I
y'all
mean, you
cut
can
me
shut up
off
for the
and
last
I get
20 minutes,
muted
but
by
go ahead.
Phil. So I'm
Have
just
at
gonna
it.
shut up until y'all ready. Yeah, can I talk now?
Okay,
You know
yes.
what you sound like when you said that?
Yeah, I know. It sounds just like Push. I'm just gonna shut up till y'all talk. Till y'all finish talking. Yeah, I'm
Hello,
gonna
is my
take
mic on?
a step
Is
out
my
of
mic
Push
on?
talk. Yep.
Is my
Hello,
mic on?
everybody listening? Now, my whole point is, right? We all got good points. If we was in a perfect world, you understand, where everybody could be content rappers, all the women could be nuns and wear suits to work, you understand? It'd be a perfect world. Would nobody say a curse? Would nobody say the N word? Would nobody say this? It'd be a perfect world. But in a perfect world, nobody will make no money at all. Nobody. I name one conscious person other than a preacher that's really making money out there. And he full of crap because he out there sleeping and giving diseases and robbing the community. So you name one positive, even down to politicians, that everything is so perfect in their life that they really capitalizing off of it. So I don't knock out people for getting out there doing the art and providing entertainment. They're not teachers. They're not teachers. They're not there to teach you nothing. They're
What
there
does
to
that have to
entertain.
do with the topic at
Oh
hand,
my
Mo?
God. See,
You
Phil, you
made
don't
the
never let
topic.
me finish. I was getting my point across. Topic at hand is a mother did the right thing by censoring her child. No, that's what she's a great mother for that. She didn't blame Meg the Stallion. She didn't blame Meg's music. She just said, my child is not old enough to listen to this stuff, and I'm not bringing her to this concert. Salute to that parent for being a parent. She didn't blame Meg Thee Stallion. She just said, no, you're not going there. That's not age appropriate for you. She did what a parent is supposed to do. And salute to her for not sitting up there bashing Meg in her post. She might influence other parents that are lacking in parenting and not censoring their yeah, no, let me go see what my daughter's listening to, this and that. Or let me go see where my daughter's at. Because a 14-year-old, some of their parents don't even know where they at. So salute to that parent, for my whole point, for being a parent and not blaming the artist. Because the artist is gonna put out art. That's their job. They're gonna put out talent. That's what people like. Whether you're young or old, that's their job. But everybody else's responsibility is on how the people intake the art and the craft that they're putting out there. If you're gonna allow it to influence you as an adult, that's your business. If you're gonna allow it to influence your child, okay, which you have no control of once the child leaves your house. But every time that child come in your house, you make sure you get in their head and let them know whatever they saw out there. That's why you have conversations. You know, me and my daughters talk all the time.
We got to wrap this
I
one up,
found
Mo.
out, okay, as a parent, I found out more about my daughters than their own mothers because they was comfortable talking to their dad. That's why they come to me for everything. You know what I mean? As a parent, I raise my children. That's it. The industry, the music, the TV, none of that raises them at all. So that's my wrap up, brother.
But right, and before we go, my last wrap up for this, Mo, you say that, but again, we all were kids. We're not gonna tell our mother that we want to look like somebody or dress like somebody. But then again, you can stick to that point and think that TV or radio does not influence your kids, but I don't agree with that. So I get what you're saying. Your kids ain't gonna come to you and say, "Daddy, I want these shorts like Cardi B has on." They're not going to tell you that all the time. So, but yeah,
Oh
I
no, no, my
understand.
daughter has caught. Wait, hold on. Let's not say
No, no,
that.
no.
My daughter has.
Conversation. There's no
I almost
rebuttal.
started up.
I
No, he just
appreciate
wait. She just said
you.
your kid's not gonna. I was just gonna answer her.
Topic. We going on to the next topic. Mo, appreciate you. Shavala, appreciate y'all. Love is
Okay, you be
love.
bugging out.
Love is love. Nah, don't be bugging. Listen, where's T Page at? She said something, and we moving on. We're moving on. T Page said this is a weird conversation. We grew up listening to Luca Dina Howard, Little Kim, Snoop calling women biatches. What is the difference now? Is it because we're adults now? Just because it happened then didn't make it right then, T Page. And I know damn well my mother didn't condone a lot, 89% of the things I did. I did it of my own accord. But as a parent, she wasn't allowing things to happen the way they happen. It just, society being what it is. And nobody said that, like I said, it's been around, but what I'm saying, T-Page, the difference is now it's exacerbated because of the internet. We didn't have the internet then. We started having videos and things and visually being able to see things. But there was more censorship back then there is now, T-Page. Now there's damn near no censorship at all. Whereas back then there was hella censorship. We got to see certain things, but that you really get to see things now. And the difference is now we are adults. We have children. It is our job to make sure our children are covered. Whereas the world don't give two F's about our children for the most part. And want them to be exposed to this, that, and the third. Want them dumbed down by this, that, and the third. Want them contributing to a cycle of teenage pregnancy, of the prison population, of big pharmacy, sicknesses, illnesses, and disease. It's all a cycle. It's all a cycle. Now, I agree with what Mo said that the artists should be allowed to do what they do. That's not a problem because you've had illicit artists since well before I was born. The thing of it is, it was not pushed to the degree it's being pushed to our youth. And our youth, if you look outside, if you're in a major city, or you could be in a country town, if you see how your kids are acting out now, worse than when we had Luke, worse than when Adina Howard was out, worse than Little Kim, worse than when Snoop was calling women bitches, worse, way worse. If it was bad then, it's horrific now. If it was just bad then, it's a horrifying pandemic or epidemic now, if that makes sense. But we're on to the next. Before 1904, I thought we were moving on. Yes, we are, Shavala. We are. Now, this is another topic of a mother that caught wind of some bullshiggery that was going on. I want y'all to listen to this, and we're going to give input on that. A mock slave auction, huh? 2024. What the hell is going on?
6 middle school students have been charged in a racial online bullying incident in Massachusetts. The students from Southwick Regional School allegedly held, get this, an online mock slave auction where white students could bid on their black classmates. According to the DA, the students participated in hateful, racist conduct on social media platform Snapchat. Several of those students were suspended, including 2 for 25 days, 1 for 45 days, while 6 of the students were charged with threats to commit a crime. Now, CNN reached out to the Southwick Regional School and Southwick Toland Granville School District for statements, but we have not heard back yet. But joining me now is the mother of one of the victims, Allison Lopez. I just cannot believe that your daughter has had to experience this. I mean, it's horrifying. It's shocking for many reasons. Can you explain, Allison, exactly what she has gone through now?
She has gone through a different level of trauma, right? When this incident first occurred, I watched her immediately go into a trauma response. And today she still has that same state of mind. It's hard for her every day. Some days could be a little bit better, depending on if she has a friend in her class to really associate herself with. But for the most part, it's a hard thing for her. She's still struggling.
That's heartbreaking to think of, what that experience is like, to know that she's got to see if she's got a safe space per classroom, to know how her day is going to go. How did she even learn? How did you learn about this auction?
I received a phone call from the school a couple hours after she entered the school. She woke up the morning of February 9th, the day after the chat happened, and she woke up really hysterical, crying, in this.
That cut it off. It wasn't supposed to cut it off. I don't know what happened. The point of it all, though, y'all see, and that's in Massachusetts. That's not Mississippi. That's not Alabama. That's not in Mudlick, Kentucky. That's not in Backwood, Arkansas. That's not in, some southern and Midwest states where you think that these things would go on. And in some instances, possibly are. This is in Massachusetts. Where in Massachusetts, I don't know. But we in 2024, right? And we're in a time and place where certain innuendos, actually, are not tolerated even to discuss. We're in a time and place where here we are arguing about the relevancy of whether an artist should be able to do what they want to do and its influence on our youth. And you have a situation where some youth, I don't know if there was adult supervision or not, thought it'd be cool in 2024, thought it'd be popping. Let's go viral, to put on a mock slave auction. It's not garnering enough attention as it should. But here in 2024, and these are youth, these are all teenagers, these are all young adults, right? Where did they get it from? What did they watch to get the thought process of doing this? What did they listen to? Who taught them this? Was it their parents? Was it their neighborhoods? Was it peer influence? Was it a movie? Was it a TV show? What was it that made them feel like putting on a mock slave auction? And I'm guessing that they used black people and brown people for the slaves. What in this day and age would convince them that was cool, that was kosher, that was okay? Could be lack of parental teaching, or it could be parental teaching. Could be societal influences. Hell, it could be their neighborhood. It could be in the school. Who knows? Until we get to the deeper part of the story. In this day, that's a fact, Rich Milson. In this day, people can think that it's okay to allow your child to support, or your young teenager to support certain music and activities, but then wonder why other races and cultures think that it's okay to do things like a mock slave trade, because they look at us devaluing ourselves. I always say this, and other people say this: if you don't respect yourself, how do you think that other people are supposed to respect you, right? So if we say and turn a blind eye to the things that go on in our communities and in our culture, how do we expect for other races and cultures to respect our race and our culture? Oh, shit. Make that make sense. If we are not demanding a certain level of respect within our community and our culture, how can we demand that same respect from other races and cultures? Because in this day and age, hey, Angel Ashita, thank you for checking in from Facebook. Who would think that it would be okay to do a mock slave trade in 2024? So believe it or not, even though the last topic drew out X amount of minutes, I think it bears a heavy relevance to this next the video the topic that we on now, and the video I just played. Because on the one hand, you say don't condemn them for doing this, or don't condemn them for presenting this, and don't condemn our children this, and parenting, or whatever the case may be, which is true. But then on the other hand, you come across things like this, a mock slave trade. And you probably asking the same question: how in 2024 is this a thing? How in 2024 is this possible? We damn sure ain't saying in 2024 it's okay. But if you pay attention and think about it, I can't know the mindset of the youngins that did this. But I'm pretty sure they're like, hell, they don't care. They dress like this, they act like this, they talk like this, because of perception. But you don't. but we don't have. we don't have nothing to say about what goes on in our culture. We should not say what goes on in our culture. Make that make sense. Every dollar isn't a good dollar. Just because a person can make a dollar don't make it morally the right thing to do. Even legally, you can do it. Groove Master Beats, you're missing the point. It's not blaming us for their actions, but all of it is relative. It's all in a cycle. And we'll be quick to put down their actions for doing this, but then sanction foolery in our own community. Make it make sense. You can't. Come on now. Just because we have the same skin tone, or the same melanin, or the same family tree, does not mean that you get a straight up down pass to do whatever the hell you want to do. Especially when it comes down to the greater good of our community. J-Man said, hold on, Phil, you saying their perception to them Euros allows? No, I'm saying, J-Man, their perception of us and how we do certain things, and or the state of what they see about us in a lot of instances could make them feel okay with doing certain things, such as this, such as this. See, tomatoes, Dad. Tomatoes. Who has very little to say about white people? What are you talking about? I have a lot to say, but who the hell am I talking to right now? Who's in the room? My people, right? Black people, right? So why would I not speak to my demographic? Make that make sense. This topic right here is speaking against the stupidity of some young white folks that put this shit on. But make it make sense. Hey, Notorious, good morning. The thing of it is that I don't understand, what does racism have to do with how we respect ourselves? Because T-Page, in this day and age, a lot of racism isn't overt, it's covert. They smile in your face, they act like they're your homie, your home girl. Yeah, hey, bro, and yeah, bro, brother. And as soon as you leave out the room or as soon as they get home to their people, they talking shit about you. And they talking about the very things that you do throughout the day, that they've either verbally heard or visually seen, or whatever the case may be, or how they perceive you. That's why we have to garner more respect amongst ourselves, because then we can demand the respect of others. If we're not respecting ourselves, how the hell could we say you better respect us? But you are showing yourself no respect. Hell, you ain't even without the racial line of things. Even without the racial line of things, we can go into black men and black women. Black women like, respect me, respect me. Black men like, respect me, respect me. But if you're not respecting yourself and you treating yourself less than the woman you're supposed to be, or treating yourself less than the man you're supposed to be, how do you expect somebody else to respect you? And you're not respecting yourself by the way you carrying yourself, by the way you allow yourself to be treated by your own. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Phil, are you saying our actions validate their perception of us? No. No. It doesn't validate it. It doesn't make it okay, Vino. It doesn't make it okay. But it's like this. It's like this. How can I word this? If we show that we're willing to degrade ourselves, or that we are willing to present ourselves to be a certain way, unbecoming to us as a culture and as a people, if we are willing to just utterly disrespect each other, if we are allowing society to dictate how we should be presented, then how can we complain when other cultures either play into that, deny us from certain things because of those things, or give us the proper respect because of the perception or the assumption of those things? If that makes sense. If that makes sense. J man, it does start with self. It does. But as a community, as a culture, It's prevalent. What do you mean? You said can't put that on us as a culture. Yes, you can. Your neighborhood ain't my neighborhood, J-Man, but it's suffering from some of the same things. My neighborhood ain't a neighborhood in New York, but it's suffering from the same things. Your neighborhood ain't a neighborhood in Chicago, but it's suffering from some of the same things. So yes, that makes it us. That makes it a culture. That makes it a bigger picture than just what happens in my household or just what happens on my block or my neighborhood. Am I tripping? Black people could be saints and they will still hate us. But the T-Page, come cam up. Come cam up. Come cam up, if you would. She said black people could be saints and they will still hate us. No matter what we do, they will look down on us, these children. But the difference is if we are showing the utmost respect of self and know who we are and respect ourselves, we could better demand the respect of them. And put it this way. Put it this way. In this day and era, you got a lot more people being more comfortable with saying what the hell they want to say, whereas before they wouldn't. Because there was a little bit more respect in our community to like, nah, you're not getting away with saying that. And I ain't talking about just the N-word and somebody getting punched in their face for saying it. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the subtle, the covert, as well as overt actions that surround suppression, racism, etc. White people do some effed up ish. You blame the black man for his action. Groove Master Beats. I spoke on a topic the other day, and it's relative to this. I said that I don't blame nothing that I've been through on anybody else. I don't blame any on a woman that I dealt with, on a platform that I was a part of, on different that I've been in my life. I don't blame nothing or no one for anything that I've been through. You know who I blame? I blame myself. I blame myself for my actions, my lack of actions, my tolerance, my involvement, my having these people around me, all of that. So yes, Groove Master Beats. We do have to blame ourselves for certain aspects. We so worried about what other people ain't doing right by us or ain't doing right for us or doing or correcting or repairing when it comes to us, that we're not worrying about repairing what we need to repair within us. We're not worrying about changing the things that need to be changed within us. We're not worrying about re-educating or educating ourselves. We're not worried about learning more about us so we can have a deeper sense of pride and respect for us as people. So no, certain things we know certain things are going to be what they're going to be until we decide to collectively get together and change those things, some things, right? But how are we going to do that when we can't get together and do that because we collectively don't have enough self-respect amongst our own people, self-love within our own people, hell, self-love within ourselves. What? It does fit the story. Come on up here, T-Page. What I'm saying, J-Man, is you said, Phil, you can't blame my culture for these white kids playing a slave game, right? I don't know the total context of how this slave game went, and I don't know if these children were all around each other. If they were all around each other, if those black kids in the moment had the right level of self-respect and knowledge of self, and knowledge and love and appreciation for their culture, they would have deaded that shit right there when it happened. They wouldn't allow either themselves to be subjugated or been a part of it. Whether they just shut it down verbally or they would have had to put hands or one of their classmates or friends or so-called friends. So yes, the lack of self-love, self-respect, if they were in the same room when all this crap was going on, weighs heavily into why those other children were allowed to do those things. And if this was all virtual and they pulled in people's pictures from other places, that's a whole nother conversation. But if they were in the same class, in the same lunchroom, in the same recreation park or wherever they were, if they were around each other when this went on, and those black children waited till they got home to feel uncomfortable, that's a problem. That's a us problem. That's our culture problem. That's a we people thing problem, because that shit should have been shut down right the hell then. J-Man, can you say that you would have sat your ass there even as a teenager and allowed some white kids to do mock slavery with you? Hell no. Hell no. Why? Because you know better. You knew better. Probably had way more pride and confidence in yourself and knowledge of self. Hell no, y'all not doing this garbage. Man, please. Groove Master Beats, you just trolling. I'm not entertaining your conversation. If you want to come up here and talk, you can. Other than that, I'm not entertaining that. Feel black people, especially black women, are amongst the most educated, and we just need to put our tree. Vino Diva, there are a lot of educated. If you think that I'm saying black people, there's no educated black people, that's not the conversation I'm saying. But for all, let's go there. For all the educated black men and women that we have, especially women and business owners in 23, 24, why do our streets look like how they look? Why do our communities, why are our children acting out the way that they are? Why are they cutting up? Why are they on drugs more than ever? Why is the violence escalating? Make that make sense now. We weren't respected when our ancestors weren't following all the rules, though. Following the rules and demanding your respect is two different things. Following the rules and demanding your respect is two different things. It can't be weak with the influence it carries. I'm not sure what you mean by that, J-Man. Why don't one of y'all cam up? Why don't y'all come cam up? Come talk to me. MLK wasn't respected, and he was nonviolent. He was respected enough. And more than respected, MLK was feared, even for his stance, and that his stance was changing near the end. Just like Malcolm X was more violent or prone or okay with certain things. He was respected and not respected with some people, and he was feared. That's why they not here no more. That's why it's assassinated. If any black person is looking for a change and or waiting for one from white people, you a goddamn fool. That's a fact, J-Man. That's it. That's the point I'm making. It ain't in one of my raps that I did more recently, I said we so worried about what I say, we more worried about what they ain't giving us when that no longer matters. And I'm paraphrasing my own rap, which is the truth. Nobody should be sitting there looking for nobody to treat us better, nobody to give us $1 in reparation or none of that. Whether we're owed it or not, we have to put our foot 10 toes down and say, this is what it's going to be, and you're going to respect us. You ain't got to like me, but you're going to respect me. I'm here. I deserve the same rights and respect as you do. You're going to give me that. But we have to collectively be on the same page. We have to. Great convo. Got to take this to IG. Sam, what are you talking about? I'm behind in the comments a little bit. Actually, it's more white children on drugs. What does that have to T-Page? What does it? There's more white people on welfare. That doesn't mean what affects our community don't affect our community. That's kind of asinine. Yes, we know more white children are on drugs, but does that mean it is okay for our children to be on drugs? Come on now. Are y'all trolling? I'm caught up now, Sam. Unstoppable. I had to go past some other things. What does more white children being on drugs got to do with our children being on drugs? That's the thing I'm talking about. We more concerned about what they doing as opposed to what the hell we doing and what we allowing and what's okay in our community and our culture. That's what you're not getting. I'm not 28 minutes behind no more, J-Man. Come up here and talk, T-Page. I would like for you to verbalize these things. Come on up here and talk, somebody. Phil, majority of youth and adults don't know their history. And the Berg, that's the sad state of affairs that we are in. We don't know ourselves for the most part. To have that sense of pride and culture that we really should. Not no trivial, not no placated culture, not no surface culture, not no I'm proud of my people in my history for 1 month culture, not knowing, don't know the depth of the creativity, the imagination, and the ingenuity of our people. Don't know the brilliance, the true brilliance of our people. Don't know the resilience of our people. Why? Because we occupied with what another culture is condoning or pushing on our people. Think about it this way, right? On IG and certain other places, even here, certain things that happen towards us are allowed to be played out, allowed to be shown, are not banned, are not stricken, are not taken down, none of that. But as soon as you start talking about things that affect them, that are being done to us, and or like deep topics that come to wake us up, and I don't mean in that dumbass sense of being woke in that way, but actually teach us the things that we need to learn. You see the posts get stricken, they get taken down, you get sanctioned, you get your account threatened, and all that there. That should tell you something. That shit right there, Night Rider. Knowledge of self is real wealth. It's abysmal how many of our people don't know our true origins. That part. Feel it is what is fair to us in terms of rap music. No way out of poverty but rap. All play entertainment. The rich blacks don't. That's true, Vino. And that's sad. You're right. That's sad though. That is sad. Okay, cool. So now that we know what happened, what are the people in that community doing about this? In what community? You talking about Massachusetts? They need to be in an uproar. Hell, depending on where it happened, if it happened at school, that school should get sanctioned. If it happened in the school, I can say that's the thing. I don't know where this took place. If it was outside or I don't know. I'm on an Android in an area with a bad connection, so I'm gonna stay my ass in these comments. Sarah, bring your ass here. That's our problem right there. We always worried about everybody else's. That's it. True guns. That's the point I'm making. That's why so white people do this. So white people got more issues of this, that, and the third, and they using more drugs. And okay, cool. Statistics, yes. What does that have to do about us? What does that have to do with what we need to do? Just like in the last story, what does all that got to do with the fact that we need to be more present parents in our children and our teenagers' lives? Come on now. Man would do better if they knew what our ancestors had to go through. knew what they had to go through, and also knew what our ancestors actually did positively too. Know about the blood that circulates in their veins. Know about the DNA tree that's been passed down to them. Learn why they have certain talents and gifts that have been passed down or inherently given to them from their forefathers and foremothers. Learn the beauty of Blackness in our culture, and how our cultures are usurped and drained and bastardized and copied and plagiarized for other people's cultures and for their gain financially. Learn all those things. Let's wrap this up. Y'all don't get paid for overtime. School should be shut down. Probably a lot of other. That's a fact. That's it right there. That's a fact, Night Rider. Honestly, there's nothing you can do. I don't think the world would change. Got to play the game. But I get what you're trying to say, D Blake. But at the same time, if you stepping up to the Monopoly board and you ain't got that starting 1,500 or whatever it is that you get when you start on Monopoly, you kind of behind. You kind of behind in things. Suppose you got $700 and everybody else got what they supposed to get at the start of the Monopoly game, and you can only roll 1 dice, but everybody else get to roll 2 dice. You kind of behind the 8 ball. You got to be more creative. You got to, either that or you got to demand your fair shake off the gate. I want the 2 dice like y'all got. I want the 1,500 like y'all got. But if you feel like, okay, that's how it's going to be, that's how they're going to play, and that's it, that's the end all, then that's how you're going to have to play the game. But if you demand your respect, like, no, I want the 2 dice. Where the other die? It's 2 dice in this game. Y'all been rolling 2 dice. I want my 2 dice. Y'all started with 1,500 or whatever it is. I want my 1,500. Huh? I believe by example and hope it sticks. That's it right there. That's why they are going hard to remove our history from the books, because of them. That's Sarah Lynn. That's why even more, Sarah Lynn, that's why even more importantly, it's our job to get our communities together, our job to get our families together, our job to get our people and our culture together and make sure that it's passed down properly, correctly, and that we know what we should know about ourselves. That's it right there. That's it right there, Night Rider. We're not talking about white folks because their problems are theirs to deal with. We talking about Black issues need to be addressed by Black people. That part right there. Once Black people make it rich, they are afraid to lose it, so they keep dancing the dance that got them, man. And Vino did, to go even further, some of them then sold their soul or done things in order to get there that they know they either can't come back from, or that these people got over their heads so that they don't want to rock the boat, because if they do, they're going to get exposed and they really going to lose it all. Knowledge is power. That's a fact. The positivity portal. What are you talking about? Keep playing this white people games and Black community. You're going to see. What does that got to do with? Anyway. It starts with us, and it starts. That's the point I think some people were missing in what I was saying. It starts with us. It ain't for me. It ain't for me right now to concentrate on what's going on outside our culture or going on outside our people. Yes, there's certain things that affect and transcend. But right now, we need to dig in. We need to dig in and deal with each other. I need somebody to sit in front of me and say, Phil, this is what you're not doing right, Phil. Not forget what Night Rider ain't doing. Forget what J Main ain't doing right. Forget what Miss A Block ain't doing right. Dez and various others. Phil, this is what you're not doing right. And this is what's going to help us become better right here. That's what we need. That's why these topics come up. So we're not just trying to ostracize people, but we're trying to put them in the proper place that they deserve to be in within our own culture. That's how far it is for us in real life. 1500 or play another game in general. I could dig that, D-Blade. I could dig that. Stop being a statistic and start getting educated out here. That part. It's amazing how many people are uneducated on our people, but can tell you everything's going on TMZ in the shade room. That part right there. Feel there are a lot of successful, innocent Black people out here who still go through racism every day just because of their skin color. But one, does that make it okay? Two, are they demanding their respect and to be heard? Again, I don't fault nobody for anything that I've dealt with and gone through or who I associated with or whatever the case may be. That's all on me. So even with the racism that people go through every day, if they choose to stay on a job where they're being treated foully because of racism, that's their choice. If they're choosing to deal with somebody that or be around somebody that's exhibiting racist behavior, that's their choice. And or it's their choice not to respond in like kind or demand the respect or deal with it accordingly. That's the person's choice. What you cannot do, you can't dictate what somebody else is going to do, how they think, how they feel, how they're going to act. But what you can do is control your actions, your reactions, what you accept, what you don't accept, what you tolerate, and what you don't. Don't matter what the Black man do, the white man gonna hate. Got to clean the hate in them. They do got to clean the hate in them. But first of all, we got Positivity Portal. We got to stand in agreement on a common ground that, hey, we got some straightening up to do. Why you think other cultures don't get treated the same way and got a smaller culture than us here in America? Because they demand respect. They stick together on common grounds on certain things. They might not agree with everything within their own community, but out in the forefront, they stick together and they stand on certain key principles that have to be respected, or they utilize the powers of the laws of the land, far as the Constitution and the judicial system, to levy recompense, punishment, and everything else upon people that disregard the respect that they have for their people. Like right a while though, we have the spending power to move in. Vino D, we do have the spending power, but if we're not collectively moving, it don't matter. That's the thing, Vino. If we don't have the collective wherewithal, the knowledge for the infrastructure to move on one accord, kind of what I was saying, a Positivity Portal, to be on one of accord, to be on a common ground about certain key things and move forward and such, and let our dollars dictate the movement, and or using the judicial and the court systems to fight certain battles, then we might as well be desolate. That's a fact, Night Rider. Anywho, today we've had some varying topics, some good topics, some troubling topics. Some other ones, there's a couple topics I didn't get to. There's a couple that I didn't get to yet. Didn't have time to really get off in there. It's 10:24, so I can't. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Thank you, D Blade. I appreciate that. There is all kinds of isms out there. Handle it in the moment. The only isms you can't control is ugly isms. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. I appreciate that. We need to start teaching our Black children about saving money and building money. That's true. The key is knowing ourselves, right? And just because there's somebody in our community that's doing X, Y, and Z, does not mean that one, we have to support them inherently because they have the same skin tone as us, or that we have to deal with them or be okay with what they do, especially if what they're doing is detrimental to the community, detrimental to the Black family, detrimental to self-development. Yes, if it's legal, anybody can make a dollar however they make it. But you know the saying, every dollar ain't a good dollar. And the point I was making earlier is that, yes, Megan, as well as any of these other entertainers that have been mentioned, singers, rappers, ball players, whatever the case may be, can do what they do, but it needs to be marketed, promoted properly. And just because our children go out in the street and hear and pick up and learn certain things, mean they're exposed to certain things, does not mean that we condone those certain things, become their good girlfriend or their big homie or their brother or their friend when it comes to our parental duties. We don't do that. We can't do that. I'm the cool father. My kids will tell you I'm the cool dad. Their friends think I'm the cool daddy, but when it comes down to certain stuff, there's no line to draw because I'm on that's the parent side of it all. Period. I'm on the parent side of it all in my household with my children. I wish the hell one of my children. Now, if my daughters now decide they want to go to a Sexy Red show or Megan Thee Stallion show or this one or that one, they old enough to make that decision on their own. And like I tell them, they are the only ones that's going to be punished or rewarded by their actions or lack thereof when it comes to making decisions as to what they do as adults. I said, yes, there is some reflection on me in the things that they do or don't do, but all in all, because they are adults now, it falls on them. At 14 years old, if my daughters would came to me and said, oh, daddy, I want to go to Megan Thee Stallion show, Ice Spice or Sexy, man, you ain't going nowhere. That ain't happening. I don't care which one of your friends can go. I don't care which one of their parents is cool with it. I don't care about nothing. As for me and mine, that's not happening. And y'all talking to somebody that went up into a teen party and dragged his daughter, got his daughter up out of there. I'm that parent. I'm that parent. Had young dudes looking at me like, who the hell is that? And I'm looking at them like, act like you want to do something. I'll knock your fucking head off your shoulders. Pause. I'm that father. I'm that father. So it don't matter. It don't matter if the person is a white entertainer, a Black entertainer. If it ain't right for it, if it ain't right or age appropriate, it's our job as a parent to censor that and keep our kids away from it as much as possible. Yes, we're not going to be able to permanently keep them away from it unless we had them locked in our house 24/7. And of course, we can't do that. They're going to grow. They're going to make their own mistakes, their own choices. It's our jobs that while they're under our tutelage and under our care and under our guidance, that we try to teach them and guide them in the best possible direction that they should go in. Any thought outside of that is crazy to me, because then you add to the societal woes of our culture, the things that our people are going through, that our youth are going through in the street. Why so much recklessness is going on in the streets now? Exactly. We cannot blame social media and media for not babysitting our children. That's our job. That's a fact, Dr. Tachi. Real education has nothing to do with the school system. Education starts out, especially now, because the schools are teaching less and less of what is needed and what's important, not just to our people, but to the American child, period, in most school system in America. They're teaching garbage and trash that it will make us less likely to compete on a global or international front when it comes to technology, when it comes to science, when it comes to a lot of different things. And that's American kids' children. Now you double down with the fact that they trying to hide our history, make certain statements in textbooks and text and teaching materials that said that that slavery wasn't bad, and when this and that and the third, and change up history. No. We can't allow that to happen. We can't allow that to happen. We can't. I work for a nonprofit. There's plenty of free monies to be had out there. Our community doesn't utilize it. It's mostly the immigrants, blacks, white, Asian, using what is offered for free. Vino, maybe you should start like an online channel though, to kind of shed light to that. Do some lives and shed light to that, Vino. Because if things like that, if they don't know to use it, or if they don't know it's there for utilization, what's my people perish for the lack of knowledge? My people perish for the lack of knowledge. I'm definitely the first line of defense for my kids. I make sure we have our talks, even with my 6-year-old, as you should. Home needs to be a solid foundation. And Shah, you keep being that. You keep being that. All the parents and extended parents and aunties and uncles and cousins and grandparents, keep being that. Keep being the first line of defense and the solid foundation as much as possible as you can be for your children. Because when they leave your presence, the world is so tempting. The world is so tantalizing and will suck your child in, pause, and suck the lifeblood out of your children, especially if they have no foundation to stand upon mentally. We all need to go to Washington and protest, just like the white woman did, to get prayer out of school. Man, listen. I want to do one more topic, but it's 10:33. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. And after a conversation like this, sometimes it's best to just lead us in the atmosphere. Lead us in the atmosphere. You should do it, but it is a topic different than all this. It's more lighthearted. Well, not necessarily lighthearted, but two beans in the bucket. I'm gonna have at it. Pause. I want y'all to see this is a whole different topic. It's a whole different topic, whole different scenario, right? What do you do if you get these two texts at the same time? Who are you going to believe, your girl or your homie? Dog, hey gang, I seen your girlfriend effing with another dude. Gotta cut her off, fam. Wifey, babe, your best friend is snaking on you. I can sense it. You have to cut it off, my love. What do you do when it look like that? Why does it look like that? We that said both of them. We that said get them both out of here, huh? BB, hey BB, you been in the cut on. She said I would assume they both effing. I could dig it. I saw this, I didn't understand it. The way I took it, Shaw, was like somebody hiding something. Whether it was your peoples was outside, and seen old girl really doing what she was doing, or your girl just noticed something about your friend and she think he ain't no good for you, or one like the other and trying to get you out of the way. It can play out. It can play out different ways. Text was 4 minutes apart. At the same time, they both have to go deep. They said, "Get them up out of here." Ask the right questions. The truth will reveal itself. That part right there. Go be the water, cry, then smoke and say, go be the water. What? What are you talking about, Shot? What are you talking about? What would y'all do? Who would you know? Damn, that is a rock and a hard place, especially if this is your best friend or whatever, close homie for a lot of years. And or that's your wife, if that's your wife. If that's not just your girlfriend, if that's wife, who do you give more prominence or give more weight to what they're telling you? Papa True Good say they both got to go. Something ain't right. But you know, he would say, "I'm slow. I didn't get it." Depending on how long I knew them. Yeah, wife is different, D Blade. That put it on a whole nother. That put it on a whole nother. Like, oh, this is my other half. But what if you knew your homie? You knew them from the sandbox or somewhere close, and you know how you've been around so long. You know they flaws and they shortcomings or whatever. I don't know. Who are they telling on, the wife or the hubby? I'll show it again. Did I erase it? I think I erased it. I did erase it. The best friend was telling, or the homie was telling on the wife. The homie was telling on the wife or the girlfriend or whoever it is. And then she in turn said something about him. D Blake said he gone 100. Shop Boogie.
Yeah.
Was really like Tamisa.
Hey you. Okay. I saw that on Instagram and I was kind of confused. So you're saying that they both texted that at the same time, right?
Well, same time, 4 minutes apart. Somebody said, whatever the case may be.
Okay. So it depends on how long you knew who. Is she a wife or not? Is he more like a brother or not? Is it both of their first offenses acting real shady? So many variables.
Yeah.
Like, were they acting shady, like already? Like, that's weird. But either way, one saw the other one.
Gave a good point. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Either way, one saw the other one. Somebody saw somebody. And the other person was trying not to get caught. So somebody's covering for somebody.
Right. And Charlie said, I'm going to believe my homie because why would my wife text me out of the blue unless she know the homie peeped her creeping? My girl could have told me that at home.
No, because if I'm out and I see my boys, my man's boy, I'm texting right away like, yo, guess who here?
For what though? What would make it relevant though, Sha? Outside of him trying to hit on the wife, what would make it relevant for her to even say that when you think about it? Because anything he could be doing, I could know that about him, whether street activity, whether he got a habit or a vice, I could probably know that, especially we've been friends a long time. What outside of him trying to hit on my peoples would garner that kind of the text from her? That now that I'm thinking about it.
Okay, wait. Put hers. Are you able to put hers back then? Let me see something. If possible. If not, we'll just read it. If it's hard, it's okay. Just read it again, because then that doesn't make sense.
I still got to put it back up because I don't have it up there no more.
Because why is she trying to get him busted? Unless she know his girl.
Well, I'm pretty sure if that's one of his main homies or whatever, he probably knows who
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, David over here tripping with Shorty.
Hold on. I'm about to put it up now.
Okay. Let's see.
It says you get these two texts at the same time. Who you believe, your girl or your homie?
Oh no, she wrong.
He
Never
typed
mind.
it at 11:20. She typed hers at 11:24.
Nah, he right. Hey gang, I saw your girl F with another dude. Yeah, the dude is right. Because what she said don't make sense. Your best friend snaking on you. How is this? How is the best friend snaking on?
I can sense it. I can sense it.
Right. She's wrong. Dang, girl. I was trying to go to bat. Dang, now she wrong. She wrong. She got what happened was he saw her at the cookout, all up on another dude, and she said, "Oh shoot, there go my man's man right there." And by the time she said, "Oh shoot," and got away from homie, he done text his mans already. That's why it's 4 minutes later. Because now 4 minutes later, she like,
"Oh shit, I got the," because he probably gonna say something.
He gonna say something. So let me get to him before I could. And she messed up with I can sense it. She messed up. Girl, you should have said something else. Nah, she messed up. Yeah, that was wrong. Oh, she gotta go.
Yeah, I can sense it is crazy. That and I thank Charlie Hustle for that because I kind of looked past that and I thought about it when he sent the message. I said, yeah.
That's what I said. Let me see it again because if she's saying she's seeing him doing something,
erased it. Oh, you said that's why you said let you see it again.
Yeah, because I did I wanted to understand because why would she have to tell on her homie? I mean, telling her
his homie. In that comparison, why would you text me that out of the blue? Why did you, like he said, like we could have been laying in bed or at home cuddling and you just, babe, you know, I've been having a bad, something just ain't sitting right about your friend because
But I'm out chilling with my girls and I'm just gonna say, hey, by the way, something's wrong with your dude. I can sense it. That's just no, that's wrong. She wrong.
Not I saw nothing.
Not I witnessed something. She was at the barbecue. She was all up on Raheem's ass. And that's it. That's it. She got caught and she saw at the corner of her eye that he saw her. They must have kind of locked eyes. She said, I got to clean this up. I got to clean it up. And she did. Oh no. Huh?
Got to be more careful.
Got to be more careful. Yeah, she messed up. And now but he might not. You know how it go though. They probably still together.
Man,
you know how I go. And that's the problem. That's why guys and people, they don't be wanting to tell the other person. Because if I tell you, and now me and my homie get into it, and you still with the bitch, then it's like kind of crazy. Then that's it's like, so now him and the homie probably not going to be friends, and he going to stay with the wife or the girlfriend. That's how y'all do. She had a man. Yeah, I mean, I ain't going to front. She did get caught creeping. You can see it. Look at the thing apart, yeah. She should have said something else.
I got one more little thing I want to throw in here. It's kind of an off topic or whatever the case may be. Watch this real quick, Shaw.
Okay.
The only person that we can fix is ourselves.
Yes.
And so going back to, us as men taking accountability, it's very easy to point the finger and say, oh, well, it didn't work because of this or that person did this. And all that may be true.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, what's the accountability I'm going to take?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times both men and women get into relationships especially and they have that mentality.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this person.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix this person. Well, guess what? You in for a rude awakening.
And you're going to get disappointed.
You're going to get disappointed because nobody can fix anybody except ourselves.
Except ourselves.
Except ourselves.
Nobody can fix nobody except ourselves. And it's kind of relative to the conversation we were just having about that the tech situation. We always want to, fix our loved one, fix our spouse, fix our family member, fix our friend. But will negate or neglect to fix ourselves or at least take accountability. Like I said earlier, like I don't fault nobody for the things that I've gone through or people I've dealt with. It's all on me.
Mm-hmm.
And in knowing so, make the adjustments or changes that I need to make. In a relationship, such as the situation with the homie and the girlfriend, it's like, damn. Because I can see somebody really, really like pondering that thing. And just the same way I really kind of overlooked that one little part that Charlie Hustle brought it up.
Yeah.
It can cause you to kind of go either way with it. And just like in your relationship, your spouse or your friend might exhibit some flaws or some things that maybe either just came out of the blue or something they've been dealing with for a long time. And instead of worrying about your choices, what it is you need to do, we want to change them. We want to, oh, they can get through it, or I'm gonna help them through it, or they, I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna make them want to do better.
Yeah.
Not realizing that until they want to do something different or do something better, everything you want to do is for naught. So what are you going to do? What are you going to change about yourself? Are you going to tolerate? You going to continue to tolerate what the hell's been going on, or allow yourself to be subject to the bullshit? Or are you going to get up and get out there and get something?
Right. You can lead the horse to water, right?
But you can't make it drink, piss, shit, swim.
Okay, I don't remember that part.
Gaze into it, nothing. You can't make it do nothing.
But I mean, I think people hold on to either the potential of a person, or they hang on to the old version of the person that they think that they were, and like, oh, that person will come back or something like that. But you can't, the person not going to change until they change. Yeah. And until then, you just got to change this.
I'm going to give a good example, right?
The Berg, I agree. Characters, everything.
An ex accused me of having a thing for a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
That never was, and everything was transparent from me and the other person with that person. But in their head, they just got it stuck in their head that something was going on between the two of us. And like on my life and on my children, nothing was ever nothing. There wasn't even no flirting or none of that. And due to whatever had been going through that person's head with other issues or maybe past things that they've been through, they were levying that on me.
Right.
But it became a point where it was my choice whether I was going to deal with it or not. And I think I fell back because I couldn't take it. I was like, nah, it'd be different if I was guilty of something, or I gave you real reason to have that angst or animosity or even accusatory thoughts. So at one point I had to think, okay, that person may or may not change, but until they're ready to change or really maybe either get some help or talk to somebody or whatever, or loose whatever demons got held, I got to be accountable for me and my choices. If my choice, I can't sanction, I can't condone it, and I can't go along with it. I can't, deal with it, whatever. So I'm using that as a point to say, no matter how much you might see in somebody or how much you might feel for that person or how much you want them to change or think that they could change or see for their future, until they are really ready to do that and move around from certain activities, thought processes, ailments, vices, flaws, whatever the case may be, you got a decision to make to work on self, to deal with self and move forward accordingly or whatever.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you start to deal with self, sometimes that's where it gets tricky, because now you deal with self and you start growing in something like that. And then your partner may not be growing, or your boyfriend, girlfriend may not be growing as well. So now it's like, what do? You love that person. You want to be there for that person. And maybe they stuck in the same mindset. And it's like, you can't change their mindset. It sucks.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I was going
to say, a lot of us, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, for your example, I was saying it sounded like the person didn't heal. Like when you say stuff like that, because I've been there where it's like I got into a relationship too soon, and it's like I didn't heal from the other things. So if you give me the inkling, even if you're not doing what my current boyfriend is doing now, if you give me an inkling that you are doing it, I'm gonna come at you. But that person's not healed. You know what I'm saying?
So, and that's the thing. It's like a drug addict too, right? Or alcoholic. You might want them to be healed. You might want to help them be healed, or help them into a program, or walk with them through said situation. But until they are ready to walk themselves, until they're ready to confront what those things, those demons, those issues, those vices and flaws within themselves, nothing you want to do, no help, no money, no shoulder to cry on, no compassion, nothing is going to make a difference until that person has had their enough and or want to change, or whatever the case may be.
Damn, that's so true.
Huh?
I said, no, that's so true. Like I've watched that happen. Like you can cry, scream, yell, fight, argue, but until that person is ready,
There's
it's
nothing you
over.
could do about it. And you save yourself heartbreak, bitterness, anger, sadness, disappointment. You save all these things by kind of removing yourself or backing up, because you're going to mentally start to take on, or spiritually start to take on, some of their woes, because you got
Yeah.
compassion and empathy and sympathy, and you see them, or you see the greater in them, or you see something in them that they not seeing in themselves,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
see the
yeah.
potential, and you start to letting that thing weigh on you, weigh on your heart and your spirit, when sometimes you gotta, like I said, make the might be a hard choice,
It's so, I'm
but
about
the
to
right
say,
choice.
you know how hard and heartbreaking that is, though. Like how heartbreaking that to watch somebody you like or love, and it's like, yo, you can do this. Like I know you can do this. Please, just see what I see, and they can't see or don't see, and you have to walk away if you don't, even if you don't want to, because you feel like you're giving up on the person. That is heartbreaking. I'm telling you,
That part right there.
that is so hard. That's why it's hard to walk away from something like that, because it's heartbreaking. It
That
sucks.
part. That
Yeah,
part.
baby.
And it goes like, we talking about little things with this right here, but if to bring it full circle all the way back around to the other topics with Megan Thee Stallion and Sexy Red and all
Oh,
these other
Jesus.
things, like no, think about what I'm saying. Life is about choices, and we have a choice to make. We can't look outward a lot of times in regards to the choices we have to make. We have to look inward. We can't look at another culture as to what they're doing or not doing right in their own culture or by our culture to make the decisions that we need to make to better ourselves for our cultures and for our families. We can't look for other things, other people, what they allow their children to do, or what's okay by societal norms
Right.
to affect what's in our household. We have to stand up and make choices when it comes to that. Just in general, we have, and it doesn't matter if it goes against our racial norms, our societal norms, etc. We have to do what's right for ourselves, for our own conviction's sake, for our own
Right.
spiritual
Morals and stuff.
grounded sake, or whatever the case may be. Whatever our morals and ethics dictate, we have to do that. Not worrying about what some other culture is doing, or it's okay. In relationship wise, the same thing. If somebody wants to denigrate themselves and you're not cool with that, then you make the choices whether you're gonna be okay with dealing with them and what they do, or not deal with them and what they do. Period. And whatever is right for you and your own being, man or woman, then that's where that lies. That's where that lies. And then you start there, and then you go outward to your immediate family, and then outward to your block, your community, et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera. So
But that's
that's
why I
the
said
first.
the house is a solid foundation, because what works in your house may not work in my house. What works for your kid may not work for my kid. So that's why it's like, okay, if everybody stuck to what they morals and their real belief was, and stop worrying about this one, that one, this one, that one, then it'll probably be much better off. But that's the thing too. And I noticed how with social media, everybody's so quick to point out, oh, this one, she need help with this, or that guy, he need help with that. And you not talking about you though. Like what you need to fix within yourself. You over there talking about what this one need to fix. Oh my God, how she came up looking like, oh my God, how that person, oh my God. It's all that pointing finger stuff. Like, but you the one broken over here too. Like, focus on you.
That part. I
You
want to
broke
play
as
this
hell.
video. I
And no,
played
the
it before.
most broken people are the first ones talking about somebody else. First
And doing
one.
it in a deflective way too, like as if
Deflective.
they're
You
like
said
they
that.
not in a glass house and we can't see they bullshit. That's the crazy part.
Period. You just said
That's
that.
the crazy part about it all.
Say that. DeBerg, start being leaders and not followers of negativity. Right. Everything is not good for everybody. All right. Right, DeBerg. Control your inner thoughts and make good choices. Yeah. Controlling your inner thoughts and controlling your emotions is so hard, but it can be worked on. And if everybody did work on that, we would have less issues. If you pause before you said something, pause before you reacted, pause before you whatever, it would come out better.
That part. Now, Sha, I'm about to end this one.
Okay.
I gave another hour. Can you give me some final The
Yeah,
final
of
thought.
course. I just came up right quick for that. No, that's it. Today's Friday, right? No, everybody have an amazing Freaky Friday. And are you still, obviously you're doing Feel Love tonight, right?
Of course.
Okay. So then we will link up tonight. Everybody enjoy the rest of their day.
Thank you, Shy Boogie. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the conversation ain't an easy one. Sometimes it's a tough one. Sometimes it's a debatable one. Sometimes it's an arguable one. But all in all, the conversations are necessary to be had for the betterment of self, for the betterment of your peoples, for the betterment of the culture. And I don't want you to ever shy away from having the conversations, debates, etc., because it will help make us stronger and better people. In the interim of it all, we stand in our own ways and stand in the way of other people, giving us what we deserve, respecting us for who we are, by not respecting ourselves and by not knowing ourselves. You feel me? So smile, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. Last but not least, I'm not anti-you, I'm pro-me with the emphasis on building we. So let that marinate your melon till the next time we could chop it up and have a tater. Until that day, I'll holler. Watch this as you lead the room.
No weapon formed against me, it won't work. I said no weapon formed against you. Oh, it won't work. No weapon against me. You may cry sometimes. You